6:02 right now.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Another day. I see some really good recipes today. This is gonna be an exciting day because there's some creative recipes today. Steven, one of them. But yeah. So I hope everybody's having a good week. We're still continuing with Bob's theme, even though Bob isn't here again. 2 out of 3 times he hasn't been here for his own theme idea. But yeah, it's Bob.
We needed a theme idea. So
I know, and last week he missed it, and I even made one about him.
Yep. Hippie's mother wears a cape. Yeah, so we have Hippie here tonight. It's good to see you back, Hippie.
What's up? What's up? What, somebody say something in chat already?
Swaggy.
Oh, there I am.
Swaggy. See?
Yep.
oh wait.
What's up, Swaggy?
See what I'm saying? You guys see what I'm saying right here? Darty's gone up.
Just randomly found a bottle of premium raspberry in my hoodie.
Randomly. That's such a horrible thing, right?
I must not have put it away earlier.
Hey, if it's just a random bottle and you don't want it, you know where it can go.
Right here.
It's my only bottle.
It's not a random bottle.
Well, I randomly found it.
Is Rocky? Have we seen Rocky in chat yet?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Because Rocky's got one here that looks good. And I'm curious on how it turned out. But then again, it's always dependent on taste. There's one flavor in there that had off notes for us, but it also had some good notes in it. So I'm really curious how it mixed. But we got some good ones to go over tonight. And I hope everybody's had a good week and doing lots of good mixing and having fun, getting ready for spring. Speaking of spring, apparently I prefer winter weather where there's green grass over when there's snow in the springtime. Just weird like that. You know?
We have more snow right now than we had all winter combined.
And it all came down in
All
36
the
hours.
pictures. Oh my God. Of the car where you made the tunnel on the front windshield. That was funny.
That was me trying to push the snow off with a broom and it just went through it instead of. So I threw and left a tunnel. I was like, I'm getting a picture of that because no one's going to believe it.
And of course, we had to drive up to the doctor's the day after all that snow. Get halfway up there and Tim gets a call. Oh, I got to cancel your appointment because I fell on black ice and my shoulder really hurts. And it's like, shit.
Couldn't move his arm. My cardiologist couldn't move his arm, so he had to cancel.
Yeah. Admittedly, I wish we had gotten that call like a good 45 minutes earlier so I could have been like, screw this, I'm going back to bed because it was very early in the morning. But hey, there's Rocky. Hi, Rocky.
There's Rocky. Good. I can go with Rocky's.
Hey, Rocky.
Because Rocky and McDucky came up with a couple of interesting ones. Let's start with McDucky's real quick here. McDucky did a chocolate croissant with hazelnut custard. Now that's a different profile. We haven't seen croissant in a while. Or as Dave would say it. Go ahead. I know I'm saying it wrong. Croissant isn't the right way. How do you say it, Dave?
Croissant, croissant.
Croissant. Croissant.
Like a Q.
Croissant.
Croissant.
And then you barely pronounce the T at the end. Croissant.
The McDucky made a with butter-based VT 8.75. Croissant. VT 2.75. Dark chocolate VT at 1.
Somebody who's trying to be French. Croissant.
Hazelnut VTA at 1, pudding based VTA at 0.75, sweet mate VTA at 0.25. That's why you asked about. Paul asked about that earlier. I'd spit sticky rice from VTA at 0.5 and warm custard VTA at 2. I'm trying to think of this and how this is going to taste. This is going to be interesting. A pudding base, that's the bread pudding base. Dave, right? That we screwed up with, you and I. It wasn't, we thought it was pudding. Same. Often an oven fresh croissant filled with hazelnut custard. The croissant is created by using the Vermont croissant assistance from the combo of equal parts butter and pudding for the other bready flavor. Toasted notes, rice. Okay, that's what I was wondering about. I'll give it more of a toasted rice cereal flavor. Okay. Chocolate favorite use of it, dark chocolate. Oh, beautiful picture there too. CGI'd, but looks yummy. I think Dave would eat that. Yep. Yeah, McDucky, that's interesting. And I haven't seen the use of that flavor in a while, and I don't know why, because it actually is. Those flavors are really good.
Like everything else, people get into that like a cycle. They'll use it to death and then they won't touch it for 6 months.
No, we haven't. That's something we haven't used, and it actually is beautiful because if you add butter to that and make it butterier, oh, that's yummy. Butterier. Jitters Cafe, all noms from Rocky Tooney. Chocolate dark from noms at 1. Coffee from noms at 0.8. Donut from noms at 0.4, and a Madeline at 2.2.
What is that? What flavor profile is that?
Like an almond cookie.
Yeah. And what I'm curious about is how the donut worked in that. But then again, taste is subjective. I did get like a donut vibe, but I also got like an off note vibe out of that one. So it's kind of a weird one. I couldn't decide how it would mix. Used low like that. I'm hoping it just gives you that, because it had that gooiness of a donut. That, you know how you get an almost gooey center kind of feel to it. It had that, but it also gave a little bit of a weird Play-Doh-y note. But in a mix, it might turn out really good, especially covered with that coffee and the dark chocolate. I'm really curious about that, Rocky. How that turned out. Nice picture.
What's that?
Rocky's recipe cannot be found anywhere else but here. Coffee is delicate, and Mary's wonderfully dark chocolate, and these French vanilla Madelines. I've heard it pronounced both ways, and I don't know if I think it's a regional thing, which one it is. So that one I don't feel so bad as I do the croissant. Sorry, Northeast.
Croissant.
Yeah, again, different, like that. Curious, very curious.
Like George?
Yeah, very.
My favorite book.
And here, Stephen Lane. Stephen, now I like this. This is another one, little unexpected. Went for something.
Yeah, it was C, so I threw every C I could find at it. So I got cherry coconut cream cookie cheesecake.
Holy Lord.
Yeah, so I have
Wow.
I have a cherry pie flavor from Real Flavor, so I threw that in there for the cherry, and then cookie crumble from Cap. Well, let's see, I did the cherry pie at 12% because it's a VG, so you can crank the shit out of it anyway. Anyway, the cookie crumble from Cap at 2%, and then the cream from Real Flavors, which is another VG. I just put in there at 2 just to give it a little bit of a blended, rounded out creaminess. Toasted coconut cheesecake from Perillum at 3% to give it a moist factor, and then Yes We Cheesecake from Anywhere at 2%. And it's really good. I put in the notes.
Is it how'd that cherry pie come off?
It's really good, but with all that other stuff, I think I'm gonna crank it even higher and see what.
Really?
Higher than 12%. Wow.
Yeah, no, well, it recommends at 10.
Ooh.
It starts out at 10, so I went to 12. I don't know. I was gonna try maybe 13 or 14 to see if it starts getting an off note or not. But
Wow.
I mean, it's my recipe. I'll play with it.
I used that in a recipe tonight, but I didn't go anywhere near as high as that. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, see, well, I made another one that was just called Easy Cherry Pie before in the past, and I just used the 10% or 8% or whatever it starts out at that it recommends. And it's okay, but it doesn't have anything but just that cherry pie and like sweetener. And it's there, you can taste it, but I taste more of the pie than I do the cherry. But then again, cherry's hard to. I don't know if I can really pull the cherry out of it without adding something else to it. You know what I mean? I don't know, another cherry or something. But I don't know. I know that I like the cherry flavor aspect in that flavor because it doesn't have that weird medicinal
medicine.
shit to it or nothing. It tastes like a cherry, but it's just like a real dull. You can barely tell it's there, but it's a real cherry. Like it's not something else. So I
Oh,
don't
it smells good. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
One of my old tricks years ago to try to get a cherry flavor is add a little plum
Yeah.
to it, which so you don't get the chemical notes, but it boosts a kind of a cherry note.
Right.
Mm.
I need to do. What's a good?
Oh.
Does anybody know a good plum? Offhand,
Hold on.
Hold
Let me
on.
find the one I usually
I'm
get.
making a list of my next order. So.
I mean, I like plum purple.
Wife's
VSO
gonna
plum.
kill you,
I'm
Steven.
talking,
But-
you got to use that really, really low.
Plum raw VSO.
Yeah, now that's work.
Inawera plum is good too.
And we're
Not the cheapest flavor.
Curious
but
on
it's
which one
pretty good.
Hippie's saying will work best
From
for
what I
this,
remember,
because it might
it's
be
been a while.
specific.
Yeah, for this it might be. Yeah, Tim's right. It's application dependent.
right.
We're about to get the spinster of mixing here who made Blue Falcon, whatever hack.
Fine
thing.
creator of
Now, okay,
hippicals.
back in the day, it was the Flavor Apprentice's plum.
FA.
I put one drop.
The old FA.
TFA?
TFA,
Really?
one drop
Interesting.
per 30 mil.
I didn't even know they had a plum.
Really?
Honestly.
I honestly didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I just
One drop though per
Okay.
30 mil.
It's just a light enhancer.
just to
Gotcha.
enhance. That's all it was for.
Huh.
All right.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even know
Thank
that
you.
flavor existed.
Now, purple plum will work from SSA, but like I said, use it at a really, really low percent. I'm talking, all you're just wanting it to help accent. That's it. And it doesn't
Right.
take much of a plum to
Oh.
overpower anything. So you got to be careful with it.
A lot of people use
ahead.
almond too to boost cherries because it tends to be softer.
Marzipan will boost
Marzipan.
the cherry. Marzipan will do it too.
It would work really well actually in his recipe there to boost the cherry in that one because it's a cheesecake too.
Yeah.
So then we
No,
got
sorry, I didn't mean to steal your show.
Yeah,
No worries,
fla-
no worries. That's what we're here for.
Flavor Arts marzipan will help too.
Oh, that's a good one. I use that flavor forever.
Flavor art marzipan.
Just went over that not long ago.
I know I
Actually-
have someone marzipan. I don't know who's though.
So we got Steve-O's next. We got Steven and Steve.
Uh-oh.
Hey. I don't even have it pulled
Always
up
forget to make mine public
I
every
do,
fucking
actually.
week.
on my.
Yeah, flavor arts.
Yeah, Mike Gordon, Inawera
Green.
plum is another good one. My bad.
Yeah.
That's what Adam mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that one down too.
Had a 10 of that. I ran out of it. I never bought it again, but I remember it being good.
Yeah, forgot about that one.
It's pricey.
I'm out of it. That's why I forgot about it.
Meringue pie. I don't.
Inaware is not cheap, unfortunately.
All right. I did a caramel crumble cookie bars.
Oh.
The new biscuit shortbread from Noms at 2%. Caramel FA at 1%. Some caramel butter. I've freaking been loving that flavor at 0.75. Cookie butter Wonder Flavors at 1%. Cookie crumble cap at 1.5%. Some crumble topping from Wonder Flavors at 1%. And salted caramel FW at 2% with super sweet perillum at 0.6. And I said, I was considering doing a cherry cheesecake or even some kind of creamy custard, but we all know C is for cookie. Well, I got the the music video from Cookie Monster here, and this is the real life recipe that I was looking at.
I'm not clicking your recipe because I'll have that song in my fucking head for a month, dude.
Now remember.
Oh, don't worry, you have another opportunity because he stole it from me. Because
regardless-
I
wait a
saw it on yours too yesterday night, and I was like, not clicking on that.
Remember, on this show, you saw it here first. So, Steve-O, technically, you have dibs.
Yeah.
My recipe was still created first. Haha.
The rest is
Yeah,
here
and
today.
this
Damn
is
them and their catchy ass songs.
I
This
like
is
the fact that you did that with her, but
Yeah.
there's some things in here that are reminiscent of what I did in my recipe, which I find very interesting, Steve, and I love it. Wait until we go over it.
yeah. Well, I just wanted to say too, this is definitely gonna need a steep.
Mm.
I'd say a minimum of 10 days. That's just how long I like to steep that cookie butter, or I mean the cookie crumble.
Yep.
With the cookie butter and the new shortbread, like it's a lot of butter, and the caramel blend in there is just delightful. Lots of buttery goodness, but it definitely needs time to sit and settle.
Looks like it's gonna be tasty, though. Super tasty.
Yeah, I mean it is good if you can, deal with all that buttery and the mild astringency from everything still just kind of racing around in there off the shake, but it's gonna be much better after at least a week. But
Looks yummy to me.
No, hard to find.
So we'll let Lady Liberty start talking, and then she can explain why she's got the same video.
Yeah. So you're starting with the cookie one.
Creamy coconut custard cheesecake with lemon. A mouthful. Did you have any room for any more lettering there, or is that 100% max?
It's not max, I don't think. I can try. All right. So this is my creamy coconut custard cheesecake with lemons. This is the one I've tried so far. I'm vaping it right now. I use the biscuit graham cracker from Noms at 0.75, Buddha's Hand Citron VSO at 1/4, cheesecake on graham SSA at 2, coconut raw VSO at 2, custard VSO at 2, custard premium FA at 2, lemon custard from Noms at 2, super sweet at 1, toasted coconut cheesecake perlum at 3, and Yes Sweet Cheesecake Inaware at 3. And this one, God damn it, Dave! I did not steal your green plate for one. What the fuck? Did you guys comment on every one of my recipes?
Oh God!
oh,
Damn it, Dave!
I realized at the same time she did. I scrolled down to it. So do you like this recipe then?
Yes, this one is really, really good. I haven't tried the other two quite yet. I got to dry off my coils, but yeah. Which one are you putting up next?
We're gonna say the cookie one for last because that one's got the funniest part to it.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
We're ready.
So creamy raspberry lemon custard. So this one we did the Buddha's Hand Citron VSO at 1/4, butter raw VSO at 1, clotted cream SSA at 1.5, custard VSO at 2, custard premium FA at 2, lemon custard Noms at 2, premium raspberry SSA at 1, raspberry custard from Noms at 2.5, super sweet at 1, and whipped cream SSA at 1. And
it looks like a pizza.
Funny looking pizza. God, you used my super sweet recipe without giving me credit, and it's a funny looking pizza. Thank you, Dad. You're just on a roll tonight.
Now you look at it, right? It's a pepperoni pizza.
It really does.
Powdered sugar
I'm not
on it.
kidding. When I first glanced at that the first time I saw it, especially on my phone, I really thought that was pizza. I was like, why did she put a picture of pizza?
Parmesan.
It's Parmesan.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar, and those are raspberries and a lemon custard.
It's red peppers, roasted red peppers.
I think it's the color of the counter underneath it makes it even more look like a pizza.
Y'all can go. I already changed one picture because people were saying it looked like a mangled vagina. So
it did. It really did. It did. It looked bad. It looked bad. It really did.
It was
Hey, Tommy.
fucking Cookie Rose. Anyway, do you have the cookie one up yet?
Yeah, I can put that up. Yep.
And this one is C
Golly.
is for cookies with raspberries. And if you say it along with the song, it's just instead of good enough for me, whatever. Cookie, butter cookie VSO at 1, caramel butter wonder flavor at 2, crumbly cookie SSA at 1.5, premium raspberry SSA at 1, raspberry custard noms 2.5, sugar cookie from Cap at 3, and super sweet at 1. Let's see what kind of comments Dave put on this one. None.
This,
None?
by the way, I'm not everybody see
Tommy.
this. I didn't refresh it yet. This is the picture we were discussing about before she changed it. It's on the stream so everybody can see how bad that looks. Now we'll refresh. That's a better picture. We're not in agreement here, chat. I can't get it back. It's gone forever now. But still.
Somebody made that pizza wrong.
Yeah, someone made that wrong. That looks much better. That looks gooier, kind of, but yeah.
That looks like a sugar cookie almost.
This time it does. The first one did not. No.
Hey, Tommy, how's it going out there?
It's been a.
This is supposed to be 0.75. Let me change that real quick.
Don't see yours. Is yours the sinful?
There's 2.
Two, yeah. Okay.
Milkshake from your birthday.
Sinful's 1.
Deep out.
And then the creamy. Which one you want to go over first, or do you want to share?
It don't matter. Go ahead.
Let's start with the creamy one. It was up first. So.
Creamy caramel custard cake, aka C4 Explosivo.
I like that. Yeah, I like that name.
I tried to give it the longest stupid name of all time. Yeah, this is just pure fucking diabetes sugar, this recipe. Buttercream frosting from Wonder Flavors at 2, yellow cake from Flavor West at 2, caramel candy from TPA at 1.5, custard premium at 2, salted caramel at 1.5, super sweet to your liking. I wanted it sugary, so when I make this, I'm definitely putting it at 0.75%. Vanilla cupcake from Cap at 1, just to just throw something a little bit cupcakey in there for fun, and I never use that flavor. Vanilla custard from Cap at 1, and vanilla custard 2 from TPA at 2. It's probably more of a cake custard than a custard cake.
Oh well.
But either way, it's probably going to be fucking good.
It has some great frosting notes on this thing, especially with that vanilla cupcake and Cap in it. With the buttercream.
It's going to need to steep like 4 or 5 days at least, probably, for that. Yeah. It doesn't taste like fucking cake batter, but I feel like
it looks good to me.
Oh, Adam, all right, look at your recipe there. Everything has a triangle except for the sweetener. You should put super sweet in it. You would add all triangles.
Yeah, if you put Cap, it would have been perfect.
It's a personal goal, my friend.
There you go. I got one I'm going to share that has all triangles.
Then we got Adam's Sinful, too.
I didn't even realize that until you pointed that out. That's fucking amazing.
He was almost perfect on that. Yeah.
Sinful. So yes, Sinful is just cinnamon sugar donut holes, basically like Munchkins, but the cinnamon sugar version. AP at 1/4, yellow cake at 2, cinnamon pastry from Wonder Flavor at 1, cinnamon sugar from Cap at 2, donut from Kevin Nevada at 1.5, meringue from FA at 1/2, powdered sugar from Ooh at 0.75, rich cinnamon at a drop for 30. Super sweet 0.75 and zebula at 4%. Should be good. I haven't made either of them yet. I'm deciding which one I'm going to make. I actually kind of want to make a completely different recipe that I didn't make for today.
Of course.
But I don't have the ingredients to make that, so I'm going to probably make this Sinful. And then when I see Socorro tomorrow, I'm going to blow it in her face. She's going to be like,
oh,
what's that?
Can I have that?
Yeah, exactly. I'll probably mix this right now. I got bottles. Let's go.
I'm sinful. I gotta find all these goddamn ingredients, so that's a fucking problem. This is gonna be not so easy.
Dave's not here.
Swaggy, we got to talk to Uncle Paul before the show.
So I'll go over mine while we wait and see if Dave gets back.
And he'll be
Daniel.
Originally, this was going to have creamy because it is extra. It's extra creamy, big thing. So it's extra C, but there wasn't room for it. So I actually did run out of room. So it's just coconut, choco, lime cheesecake with cookie crust. Biscuit shortbread from Noms, 0.5. I pushed it a little higher, but I find it funny. 3 of us used that today in a cookie part of our recipe, which is very, very interesting. And successfully, too, by the way, at least in mine. Chocolate mousse SSA at 1. Yes, I did steal your chocolate mousse idea for that one. Because you mentioned it, you're right. That was the chocolate I needed. Sugar cookie from Cap at 1.5. Super sweet Perlum at a half. Sweet lime from Noms at 1. That's like a lime syrup. So I was coming for more like, turn the whole cheesecake kind of lime green kind of flavor. Toasted coconut cheesecake Perlum at 3. I almost boosted the coconut, but decided not to because I want to see how this lime shines. I might, on a second rendition, boost some more coconut. Vanilla pudding Favora at 1%. They add a little creaminess and texture to it. And yes, we cheesecake and we're at 2%. And there's a picture of it. But I've been vaping on this since stream started, and it's delicious. Off the shake. I'm getting that lime vibe to it like I wanted to. It's interesting. Kind of reminds me of like Rocky's cake, cheesecake. Sweet tart one. But lime version, it's not quite as in your face sour because that thing was brutal, and the actual cheesecake was even worse.
So it's not gonna make your lips pucker like.
Oh no, it actually does pucker your lips a little bit. Honestly, if I'm being honest, that kind of does a little. That lime is really sweet, like soda lime.
Excited for that one.
I actually really like that.
Lime.
But I find it funny. We all use that shortbread, and that shortbread's like got really good body to it.
Well, the shortbread was one of the ones I was most excited to get from that line.
I like the cap, but the cap's messing the body.
It's the only one I got a 30 mil of, but I also had to because 10 mils were sold out by the time I got to it, and it will definitely get used up.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed in that flavor at all. It's mixing as good as I hoped it would. And we have Dave's recipe. Whenever Dave's ready, you can tell me.
Might want to call it out though. My voice is still.
Oh, I can do that. C is for cherry cheesecake. Almond custard, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Like that for use of the cherry note. Cheesecake TPA at 1%. Cherry pie from Real Flavors, the super concentrated version at 0.5. Cherry raw VSO at 0.5. Crumble topping Wonder Flavors at 1.5. New York cheesecake from Cap at 3. Super sweet Perlum at 1. Vanilla custard cheesecake 101 at 2. Whipped cream fresh 03 at 3. Yes, we cheesecake and aware at 2. Dave, and I like how you use all creamy cheesecakes go with almond because that actually works nicely.
See, Dave, you have the super
Hi,
the whatever the supercharged one.
No, I haven't mixed this yet. I'm gonna mix it probably this week.
And you can
But
taste
definitely
it.
it's gonna need a steep for sure.
Glad I didn't do a cherry cheesecake.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Steven did.
yeah, me too.
And you don't think nobody. I'm impressed with this with you guys for going after like cherry and croissant. I mean, this is not what I expected from today. I'm actually really, really happy with this. No, tell me more about that pizza. Yeah, I want to know more about that pizza recipe myself.
Listen, it was not a vagina pizza. It was a sugar cookie rose with raspberry jam that everybody said looked like a mangled vagina. Then my custard tart with raspberries on it, everybody thought was a pepperoni pizza. It was two separate things. It was never a vagina pizza.
Dave, you need to work on working
now.
From now on. You have to get all of your images through your PR, which is Dave. These got to be approved through him before you post them. Because
no. Dave cannot have anything to do with any of my recipes because he's a butthead.
Hey, Echo Dub.
That is a compliment.
I did not steal your green plate.
I've got one I'm going to mix up here. It's not has nothing to do with really today, but I'm going to go over this because we were watching one of the chef's things, and this yuzu butter came up. Next Level Chef. The yuzu butter came up for a seafood thing, and I thought yuzu butter cake, similar to. I mean, we've had so much yuzu lately, but I want to know how it works as like a buttercream like additive or a butter thing. So I actually made this recipe. yuzu butter cake. It's butter raw VSO 1%. Push if you like it. Buttercream frosting, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Powdered donut from Wonder Flavors at 1. That's to bring powdered sugar, which is next at 1 as well, and the the cakiness together. And then Super Sweet Pearl at 1/2. Ultimate Brown Sugar from Flavor Jungle at 0.75. Yellow Cake from Flavor Jungle at 2. Specifically Yellow Cake from Flavor Jungle because I wanted that like oily note. And then Yuzu Flavora at 0.75. And I'm curious, and if you don't have that and you have the noms, I'd just say probably double it. Or try 1. But I have a feeling this is going to be absolutely delicious. To have that, seems like it. Because I had that grapefruity kind of citrus vibe to the cake.
Yeah, I want to see what that yuzu does in it.
That's what I wanted to do. I want to see if I could pull it off. I was thinking pineapple upside down cake. I do it all the time. I love it. And stuff like that. And I was like, what about the yuzu? Okay, that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Just don't hide that Flavora pudding on me again because I need that so I can mix up that
Flavora
banana pudding.
Nope,
pie.
not hiding it all. Put it in my bra. Oh, wait, I don't have one.
I mean, you need one, but that's beside the point.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Larry?
Yeah, I mean, yuzu does do well in custards and bakeries. We've definitely found that out over the past couple months.
I can't believe that flavor didn't come out before. I mean, it's like a mild citrusy grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. And that is my favorite of the fluid line is that yuzu pie. It really is.
Next time my wife makes a fish dinner, I'm going to get her to make that butter.
That's what we saw that, and I was like, "That's brilliant." I could actually see myself trying it because you think lemon butter's constant. You always get that with like seafood, but yuzu, I think yuzu would be delicious.
It was her that did it, so she actually poached lobster tail in it.
No, my wife loves lobster, so that'd be good.
Ooh,
The undercooked lobster, but
Need
Oh,
coffee
hey,
to
Lindo,
go
what's
with
up?
this milkshake.
Not a huge lobster fan, though.
Yuzu milkshake? You thinking?
No, I said I need to go get a cup of coffee to go with this milkshake. The one from your birthday, the marble swirl milkshake.
Deviled eggs recipe?
Nope. We're not going to do an Easter show then, Rocky. Nope. I mean, we probably will, but
Hey, I haven't put up next.
Deviled egg recipe? What?
I haven't put up
why
next
not? He makes
Tuesday's
potato
recipe.
salad,
I haven't put up
potato
next
mashed
Tuesdays
potatoes.
yet. We could do Easter
so
for next
dark.
Tuesday. It'd be right after Easter.
It's a dark
Oh my
flavor.
God, is Easter this weekend?
Yep.
Shit.
It came out of
Sunday,
nowhere.
Sunday. Family coming over.
Deviled eggs. You know what, Rocky? I'd give it a try.
Yeah. I love deviled eggs.
You know,
I do too, but Rocky
actually
actually does really good with the savory recipes. It surprises me if he's making an actual. He might
I'm
pull
not
it off.
vaping eggs.
A room note on deviled eggs?
That's disgusting.
Well, his wife already makes him vape all his savories outside anyway.
I think Rocky has the most ban of his house of everybody. He's banned outside for 50% of his vaping because of the savories.
Hey, Tim, you want me to share one of recipe?
Yes, definitely.
And Tommy, that's not always true because my dad, I called him mom and he did wear a dress. And we celebrated Mother's Day, not Father's Day. Not Dave dad, like my real dad.
Rich.
That was rude, Dave, wasn't it?
Yeah, she speaks for you.
I thought that was
we
rude.
all know that. We all know the truth.
One motherfucking drop of
Yeah.
this.
I know the truth.
Why were you there before it happened? No.
Super sweet.
I'm too much like my dad.
Everybody loves super sweet.
Caramel with butterscotch. How's that? Will that work for
It
the
sounds.
B and C episode?
Yeah, we just had the B there. Made up for his B episode missing.
Since I missed the B episode too, just put them both together, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Why not?
I made this back in November. Butterscotch flavor 1.5%. Butterscotch flavor west at 2. Caramel butter wonder flavors at 1. Milky caramel candy wonder flavors at 1. and super sweet. And mine has all triangles at them. You see that?
All
That's
in
the way it's
triangles.
done.
Yeah, you guys.
I should have used Cap Super Sweet in mine so I could get that all triangle level fucking recipe going on, right?
That's right, man.
That means it's better. That's just saying it's better. That's all the triangles.
I mean, that's a goal of mine is to get triangles.
I
You see-
haven't
Scroll
played
back
with
down
this.
there. Scroll back down just a little bit. Now you see. Now you realize is everybody's watching the screen is staring at Hippie's privates.
Smells so fucking good.
Oh yeah, yep, right there. It's still
Really, Tim?
private. The
Really?
reason why it's private is because I'm still playing with it. I just found it on my desk when I was cleaning my desk off the other day. I found it and it's like, what the hell is this? This is pretty damn good.
Huh.
So it's been sitting on my desk since November 3rd.
Wait, your privates or the recipe?
The recipe.
Yes.
His dog just slapped on the desk.
The recipe. So I haven't done any pictures or anything on it. You know, I'll probably do a video for my YouTube channel on that one because
Oh shit.
I've got 2 more recipes that are really, really kick ass. So I know I've got 2 videos I'm gonna be coming out with pretty soon. So
And we have an official Hippie in the video. Yeah,
yeah,
back there. Yep. Hippie sighting.
Yippee.
This has been a delicious day. By the way, the birthday recipes are turning out great. Dave's is getting a remix though before it gets used because double the percentage and all that screwed up thing. I want to make sure it gets tasted properly.
Could have remixed it and steeped it by now.
But I know. But by the time I get through all of them, I will be anyway. Because I also have to test other stuff in between constantly.
Oh, no. His theory he told me before the show today is I need to do it because I messed it up. And I told him he could get off his lazy ass and do it himself.
Dave, even with it extra strong, wasn't bad once I shook it.
Oh, you missed that, Hippie. His birthday episode. I was just mixing them so quick that I forgot to shake them, and I handed them to him. Told him I didn't know if I shook them to make sure he shook them. He didn't hear me, so he tested all of his birthday recipes without the shaking them.
Direct flavor to coil. Yum. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't taste anything.
I screwed up, and I made Dave's. I mixed his at a 30 mil and a 15 mil. So
and that was the
double
first one I
concentrated.
dumped directly on my coil, Hippie, and you wonder why I couldn't taste anything. And she's
It was
laughing.
all
You're
concentrated,
wrong.
he didn't
You're wrong
notice.
on all of them. Well, I can't taste anything for some damn reason. I don't understand why.
You should have tried that one in a pod.
He kept asking for something to drink. To just
Yeah.
cleanse his palate.
Yeah, I needed something. My palate was like shot.
Should have potted it up.
Hey,
Throw it in that
Yeah,
X
lemon
Ross.
bitters.
But so far they've been delicious.
Formerly known as Ross.
Yeah, this is one of your birthday recipes right here. I just pulled it out.
I
exactly
finished
2 weeks
Bob's.
deep.
Take Me to the Seas. Vaping Paul's right now. And I did it in order of like strength wise, what to try not to, go into, because I didn't know how quickly I'd go through them. Then it'll be Stephen Lane's. Then it'll be Steve-O's. Then Cassie's other one, and then Dave's. Dave's, I saved the best for last.
You gotta vape through.
Actually, yours needs the
bottle.
most steep because of that one flavor, but it is a good flavor once it steeps. It's unfortunate. It's one of those ones that just sadly requires a long.
I mean, he only has 2 of the 3 that I mixed for him because I kind of stole the other bottle back because it was really good and I wanted more, so I just took it.
Yeah, but give me extra bottle of the another one. So
Yeah, the
days off the
custard.
rip.
Well, he's
Some
kind of
fucking
over the
weed
strawberry
while I shake
milkshake
this
thing, so he
goddamn bottle.
was okay with me taking it. And then the custard one was a little bit darker than I like, and he doesn't mind that, so I just gave him my bottle.
I like a dark custard. I like heavy custard.
Oh yeah, I had to forget.
Oh, I like a dark custard, but the toffee part was just a little darker.
that Nam's toffees. It's like
The,
it's not
the
quite cracked,
toffee
but
butter,
it
not
tastes kind of like crack. Yeah, but both of them are pretty dark.
Yeah, but
Looks like crack.
I was just saying the candy isn't
Yeah.
as dark as the butter.
Well, you got the VTA.
Toffee crack, whatever.
Toffee cracked or cracked
to-
toffee.
No.
Cracked toffee.
toffee.
Cracked toffee. Is
Crack
that's
cocaine?
like even harder, but this is somehow, although doesn't have that like cracked aspect to it, like that you get that specific like cooked sugar note thing off it, kinda. But this one doesn't have that, but it's way darker. It's like a real nice dark homemade toffee. Very interesting considering what the other toffee there. It's not the same. I don't know. I think Hippie should make something with that base he made there, and a really nice base for like anything butterscotch caramel. Take those flavors
but
and throw them in
damn.
anything, any bakery, and it's just gonna be delicious. Or ice cream. Oh, your ice cream base, Hippie, with that?
Hey, shh, don't say nothing about that.
Hey, I just said you had it. I didn't say what it was.
Hey,
That's
don't
another-
share his
Oh.
That's
privates.
gonna be another video that I'm putting
Oh
out.
God, that's
Ice cream.
Hippie. If that doesn't come out, I'm gonna disown you because that's got to come out because that's gonna be a good one. That's got to
Oh
be a
yeah,
video.
I'm gonna put out version 1 and 2 on that one because I like version 1. Version 2, I'm just seeing if I can, just add to it. But hell, there was nothing wrong with the first version. But y'all will see soon. Y'all will get to see it out there in chat. I'm talking about.
Yep, I'm excited.
Shit. All right. Sinful passed the knuckle test with flying fucking colors.
How are the two?
Oh my
you would
God.
mix?
Oh my God.
They're on this list to be mixed. When I remix saves, I'm gonna mix them because I gotta get all the flavors out. Because
No, you're
6 mix one.
yes, Daniel. Crack is whack.
Crack is whack.
It
Dog
is.
farts are too. Phew.
That's an attack on the senses.
That's the wrong kind of crack.
Yeah.
I bet you that vape
He's
would have
been
tasted
really
like
bad
shit.
today.
Old dogs have gas.
Give
All
some
dogs.
fucking Beano. Slip some Beano.
Don't light a
in this
match
fucking
near this
gravy
dog. You might
train.
not survive.
Might be able to power a small engine.
Do you know how
Methane.
hard it is some nights to light a bowl with that dog going off? I'm afraid I'm gonna blow myself up.
I can't smoke marijuana around bad smells. It's like I swear it like takes away from it for me. It has to be like a neutral environment. My friend Steve had like a what I would call a dog house. Like just the smell of dog is everywhere.
Night,
And
Tommy.
if you don't
Tommy.
live with
Tommy.
dogs, it's apparent.
Not Tommy.
And I'd be like,
Night,
can we go smoke outside? Because all I taste is dog when I hit this bowl, bro. It's just in the air.
I mean, I don't usually light my bowl when he's ripping ass constantly because it does smell, but
It's in all of my nostrils.
Yeah, I could taste it on my tongue.
He's always been a semi-gassy dog, but now that he's gotten older. Whew.
Yeah, my dog, she got super gassy when she got old, and she was a gassy dog to begin with, and then
Mhm.
got way worse.
Just it's
She
not
was-
so much.
She was
he's
like
not-
15.
He's not even
she's
so
an
much
old lady.
more gassy. It just smells worse.
That was old dog, man. I think she was 15.
Oh, hippie. Senior aquarium
Yeah.
background reminds me too. My daughter got some
1985 to
glowfish and got the
2000.
glowfish aquarium.
Them little fishies are expensive, ain't they?
Yeah, they are. And she got she didn't get the injected ones either. She got the real glowfish. You know what I mean? The ones that they inject the line. Oh, that one kind of cruel. It does last for a long time, but it can't be good for the fish.
Nah. Yeah. Something nailed one of our big, beautiful pearl grommies in my big front aquarium and hit it in the side and killed it pretty much. And I'm trying to figure out which fish did it to him.
Fish is the dick.
Hmm.
Terrible.
The only one I can think that did it would be my Chinese algae eater.
They can be aggressive sometimes,
Yeah,
especially
but on a grommy though, they usually leave grommies alone.
usually, but maybe there's
Hi,
something wrong
McDuffie.
with the Grommy.
No. Mm-mm. No. Just that Grommy, I guess,
Night,
was
Echo
trying to be
Dub.
a bully to him, and they got in a fight, I guess.
Later.
Night, Echo
Later,
Dub.
Echo Dub.
Night Echo Dub.
Where is the? Okay, there.
Right, what's with the flashing light? It's Steven.
That's
a flashing
candle.
light.
There's a
Candle.
fire.
It's like
Okay, it's an actual real candle. Okay.
Yeah.
or one of those things you light it on fire and it provides light.
When he was leaning forward, I thought it was part of the other light. I was like, I don't remember that thing ever flashing before because it's behind your head when I first noticed it. Like, police are raiding Steven's house. What happened, Steven? That's not cool. Oh, dog farts are here, not there. You should be fine. Wait a minute, I'm sure you have plenty there.
I heard I was building coals.
See, that's why I'm lucky being in this room for streaming because I'm not anywhere near the dog, so I don't smell it. That's all out there with him.
He moved farther away from me. It didn't help.
It's not too cold now, so the room must be okay.
It's actually pretty chilly in here still.
Oh, is it?
It's been a little cold the past few days, since we got dumped like 2 feet of snow.
Dude, it
Yeah.
was 80 degrees. I went to sleep and I woke up and it was 31 this morning. What the fuck?
When we went up for his
insane.
appointment the other day, it was 15 degrees when we left the house.
Of course, I woke up freezing because the dog had stolen all of the covers.
Mm-mm.
And I was just laying there.
All right, but which dog? Which dog?
The littlest dog in the damn house has all of the covers at the foot of the bed.
That's the thing, though, Steven. The littler the animal, the more they steal your blankets.
Well, I say little. You've seen the size of cow dog.
Well, Ashley, she steals all the blankets. All of them.
Well, she likes to sleep under the blankets, but usually she just stays there. This time, I guess she spun all around and took all of the blankets into a ball with her.
Like, Tim lays her blanket over his pillow and she lays on that, under her other blanket, under his blanket, and she still tries to steal mine.
Oh no! Every night when she tries to grab her blankets and jump to the other side of the couch. She thinks she can carry these blankets away. They're like heavy blankets.
Yeah, I have 2 heavy blankets and they're right
And
together.
she tries to bring them over with her.
ready. She
Like,
tries to go under them and drag them with her body because it's the only way she can do it. It's the funniest thing. It is a fight every night to keep my blankets.
Stay safe out
By
there.
the time I got off work, it was back to 65. So, I mean, I'm like, well, make up your mind.
Seriously, be careful out there, Black Ice too. We
I know, if you
we
guys
slipped
are
a couple times.
Supposed to be freezing rain down there.
Yep, that's what they're saying this week. Supposed to be a bunch of freezing rain through the later part of the week. So stay safe out there. Anyone in the north that has to deal with this. Even the south, the way things are going lately, it feels like it's dipping south. By the way, I'm blaming Paul, Dave. You're safe for this one. Paul, please stop sending the Arctic winds this direction. We'd really appreciate it. We're kind of done with winter.
Plop.
Plop.
Hey, Kerplop.
Lobsters. Like lobsters, but plopsters.
Oh, it really has been a delicious year for vaping. At Nom's line, I'm seriously like, that's nice. We already have some great lines. We have some great flavors everywhere. Still got to try the pure cranberry from Swaggy because that definitely on my list. It's one of those things I've wanted for a long time. Does it get I mean, cranberry cocktail isn't bad by other flavors, but it's definitely cranberry cocktail. I like a pure cranberry.
Is that TPA apricot pretty good, Adam?
Yes. It's like, from what I remember, like very bright and top endy. It's not very dark. It's very close to like a peach, from what I remember.
Oh.
Tim, you see that, right?
I saw nothing.
Yeah, I bet if you mix that with like a dark one, you can get like a full, really good fucking like, full-fledged fruit. If you combined it with I don't know, what's the one that Tim likes?
Like Amardine?
Amardine, Wonder Flavors. Yeah, that's the darker one.
It's darker though. It's definitely more on the very, very ripe side.
I think we were just talking about this. Like, if you mixed that one, the Amerdine, and Swags, it would make the perfect apricot.
Yeah, because Swags is really especially the raw is really vibrant, really, really vibrant.
TPA on top, Swags in the middle, and Wonder Flavors on the bottom.
Yep.
I've never tried it, but theoretically, that should make like the perfect full-fledged apricot.
Theoretically, I would
balance, agree. Right?
I'd agree. Give you all the different parts of the apricot.
Swags is my favorite, probably, though. The regular. Although he's going to cycle regulars out. I still have the regular. I don't even have the raw, I don't think. So fucking good, though.
Going over bridges in this weather, that's scary. We literally, where were we when we tried to stop? And I slid. Was it when we're coming out of the watering hole, that road, right at the end? We hit some black ice at the end of the road and we slid about 10 feet. Thank God we hit actual pavement before we hit the car that was coming.
Yeah.
The black ice was so bad there because it was only 16 degrees then when we were at the watering hole, because we went there instead because obviously get spring water.
Surprised you don't have studded tires.
You have studded tires.
And you still slid.
Studded like golf shoes?
Yeah, they didn't clean that road very well.
When I used to go down to Vermont, when Sarah's grandmother was alive, I had studded tires on my car all the time.
Well, technically the watering hole's in your hand. And Unity. Okay, that's not so funny because I haven't talked about it. We still have the Discord break the stigma of Unity for anyone going through any issues or has any issues. People still respond if someone pipes up and they have something going on. There'll be someone there to support. That's where the picture for that came from, is actually from on the way to the watering hole.
Daniel said, I got FA apricot.
Yeah, I got FA and Flavora.
Yep.
I mixed them both together in that apricot almond I was playing with. And that was a really unique, tasty profile. I'm still messing with it because it came out really good. Like it was like a crusty apricot almond like tart, custard tart. But trying to take like the crust out of it and turn it more into a creamy custard. That's the next plan. Apricot and almond surprisingly go well together.
Well, I gotta find country apple too.
Apricot and almonds kind of very Middle Eastern. Apricot's very Middle Eastern.
Hey, who makes country apple?
Beryllium.
I'm just gonna leave this IRL recipe in chat because it looks fucking delicious.
Let's have a looky.
Bourbon chocolate cheesecake with blackberry buttercream. Oh yeah.
Blackberry buttercream. Nah. Fancy.
So fucking good.
Oh,
bless you.
Shared that recipe.
Thank you.
That could be good in real life or
in vape.
Form.
Yes, I'm thinking in vape form. That actually sounds really good.
Like, you're always thinking with your vape brain. And I was like, well, yeah. It's easier to make it in vape form.
Yep.
Bourbon chocolate
The
cake with blackberry
apricot peach
buttercream.
from Noms, Daniel.
Don't bake so well.
See, I didn't really like that one so much. The peach part was good, but the apricot was kind of made it a little funky.
It was there, but it's just like the apricot almost took away from the peach instead of adding to it. I feel like I'd rather balance them myself.
But then again, Chase is suggestive. It might be the perfect apricot peach to somebody, you know? So
it wasn't like it was bad. Just the apricot just felt like an afterthought thrown in there and threw it off.
An apricot afterthought. Sounds like an indie band.
Now
like
the regular peach and the yellow peach, those were fantastic though.
It's one of Bobby's jam bands that he goes to see.
I think that is part of the reason why we had that problem, because the peaches were so good. And the
afterthought.
And the apricot peach just felt like
might call my jam band apricot
Oh my
afterthought.
God, the plot.
Right?
Like strawberry alarm clock.
Strawberry.
Apricot afterthought.
Wow.
That's really catchy.
That is really
wow,
scary.
Oh, that's not. Yeah. We don't need to
Think the
find out
bridge
that
could
things
walk.
happen to people we know because of things like that. That's bad, bad, bad.
Jesus Christ.
You wanna have
I mean, it's better regardless, but
We've had some of the strangest weather over the past couple of years everywhere. Weird stuff happening out.
that sucks, Daniel.
so they're even seizing your flavorings now. That really sucks.
That's frustrating. That's super.
Where are you from again, Daniel?
Australia, right?
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia, I thought.
Australia.
No?
Australia.
Australia and New
Is he
Zealand.
Australian?
Australia, I
New
believe.
Zealand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
sucks.
believe Daniel is Australia. I know Doxy is New Zealand.
Yeah.
No, that would suck to lose your money. So ridiculous.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to touch flavorings. You wouldn't think, because you can use the flavorings for other things.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, you know?
I mean, I've
It's
used
like,
it
so
so many
you-
times
you've
at
got
Soda
to
Stream.
How am I
have-
supposed to make
you-
my
you
candy if
pretty
you don't let my
much-
flavorings come through, bitch?
You pretty much have to have a business or a big company to get. You have to have flavorings to put in your baked goods and your products that you sell on the shelf that you make in Australia. So they're getting flavorings.
How am I supposed to make my
Damn
apple
it.
cheesecake?
Touche, Daniel.
You know,
That's what they
Rocky
should
said
do,
his mom
Rocky.
shipped labeled food flavoring. Yeah.
That's what they should do. That's
They
what
really
they are.
They really are.
Yeah. Like what you're gonna do with them in the privacy of your own goddamn home is up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, Swaggy got me using the Soda Stream with flavorings. I love it. When I get in the mood to make something really unique to drink, like a soda type thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna illegalize or whatever, it should just be in public only or something at least. I mean, in your house would be different.
man, that daggone spitting seeds recipe I just redid would be awesome in a daggone Soda Stream.
Hey, Dusty.
I'm gonna have to get Soda Stream. Actually, it's not really
It's
hidden,
right
it's
on the
right-
dishwasher.
What's up, Dusty?
Hi, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty.
So I have now tried the
Hello.
raspberry lemon custard, and that's actually really good too.
I'm still on this bourbon chocolate cake with blackberry buttercream. Yum. I'm looking at that screen
Take a
over. I
recipe.
gotta hide that for myself because. But then I start to think, well, which bourbon do I want to use? Which blackberry do I want to use? Buttercream's easy. I already know which one.
A reoccurring nightmare that sucks.
Used to have one of those, but it was about a boat sinking when I was a kid, recurring all the fucking time. And I was not a boat person growing up, really. So it was really weird. But
Yeah.
for some reason, I was like just always on this fucking sinking boat in this fucking recurring dream. And it wasn't even on like in our universe. It was like in this weird, fantastical, fucked up, like acid trip universe.
Yeah.
And like
But yeah, I was always
90
drowning.
in the 90s, I was headed to work, and I literally watched a bridge collapse from rain. Like it was not
Watched
really, it was
that.
one of those bridges that looked like a regular road, and it just had the tunnel underneath. And I watched it collapse so fast in front of me and created a crater that was probably about 2 football fields wide within 30 seconds. So I can get that nightmare thing. If you see something like that, that does not help you.
Yikes.
Just watch it like the what do you call it underneath gave way, and it just like literally obliterated it, rumbled, collapsed like a
Yeah.
sinkhole.
I don't like heights. That's why I don't like bridges. Most bridges are high.
Over or whatever.
I don't like going the one that go over to Addy. Going over that bridge to Addy, that sucks. I did not like that bridge.
Oh, go
You
down
feel
to town
you're
then.
stuck in between all this concrete, wall to wall cars, and yet you look around and it's like, it really sucks. I don't like it.
And that's what he said.
Yeah, the Skyway Bridge down Tampa. Oh
But-
man, I went over that on a
Sharon-
motorcycle.
Sharon's, I got the stream on the TV up here, right? So she's in the bedroom and she's looking out, seeing the TV, and she's looking at the damn thing on fire too. She goes, "What the fuck is that on fire?"
Okay, it's not just me. I thought it was.
Sharon.
I go, "That's what he said."
Well, when you were leaning forward, all I saw was like this flickering behind your head. I go, what the heck is that? That's
I
what you're
just
doing
wanna-
right there. All I saw was this flicker. It's like, what the?
I
Fine.
just want to say, Adam, I kind of hate you a little bit right now because I was just scrolling below the picture of the recipe you put, and all
That'll make
those
it
other
happen.
recipes below it look really freaking fantastic too. And
Wait,
it's like
what?
making my diabetes go like through the roof, but I want to make it all.
My recipe?
Yeah,
on that, site.
the bourbon
Bourbon
chocolate.
cake. Yeah, if you look at the other ones too.
The other ones on that
Yeah.
site.
Yeah, the other one's that
Yeah,
site. The
'cause I
Nova
mean-
I didn't
Scotia
even
blueberry
click the
cream
rest of the
cake.
recipes.
I didn't
Nope.
click the rest, but if you scroll down, there's a Nova Scotia
Here.
blueberry cream cake,
Oh my god.
delightful lemon blueberry cupcake with lemon cream. There's
Oh,
I'm showing
raspberry
them.
cream cheese bites, salted
that page
caramel
bookmarked,
cupcake,
so-
Oh my god, that's right there. There's a use for your caramel right there. Your butterscotch
ultimate
caramel.
Oreo muffin.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm just like looking
Healthy
at all this
breakfast.
stuff, and I just want to go on a cooking spree right now.
Yeah, that bottom of that page.
That whole
Yeah.
page just looks delicious.
I know.
So I shouldn't show you the big tray of brownies I have, Cassie.
I have insulin now. I can eat. It's okay.
I still gotta thank Swaggy though for the whole
glad they
suggestion
got
to use
that
a
taken
soda
care of.
stream with flavorings, because that has become a big thing. Craving soda, don't have any soda in the house, there's an option. Don't get caffeine from it, but I mean, other than that, yeah.
I read that perfectly too.
I'm
I
trying
bet.
to, Adam, what recipe is that one?
Great minds.
Can you read it out loud?
It would actually pierce your ears for me to read it out loud, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's an alien language.
Yeah, it's a very particular dialect, and it has these high pitched squeals in it. Yeah, you don't want to hear it. It's like, yeah, no good for anybody.
It translates to bourbon chocolate cake with blueberry buttercream.
Watched that like last month.
Yeah.
Mars Attacks. I watched Mars Attacks and Starship
freaking-
Troopers in the last month. I hadn't seen
Yeah.
either of them in years. Oh, they're
Well,
both great.
It's a great
Mars
movie.
Attacks. They're both great movies.
Still love the dog and the way they did the dog head on. I mean, the girl's head.
Oh,
on the
with
dog.
Pierce Brosnan and Sarah Jessica
Yep.
Parker. Yeah, that's fucking great. That's like early CGI in both of those fucking movies, man. You think about it. Those aren't not 2000s movies, right? Those are both 90s. Right?
Yeah,
think so.
Mars
Yeah.
Attacks.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Oh, Cassie, my wife
Starship
made
Troopers
late
97.
90s
Yeah, Mars Attacks is 90.
Mars Attacks 96. Yeah.
Typically, I do
Jesus.
make them from
High
scratch.
school still.
Yeah.
I happen to have a brownie mix that somebody gave us, so I might mix it. I gotta make banana bread anyway.
And she made a pound cake from scratch too.
That, and I'm out of my orange extract to make my brownies from scratch, so you know,
Hey,
I might
Mallory.
as well use the box.
A pound cake.
She mentioned making a lemon glaze for it. Maybe I'll get her to make a yuzu glaze.
Yeah,
for it.
yuzu
Oh,
glaze.
yeah,
There you go.
that's like my thought tonight was the yuzu would actually. I'm actually tempted to make real yuzu stuff.
Just have her make the same glaze, but then dump your flavor of yuzu in there. It'll be
Exactly.
fine. Try it out.
Wouldn't take much. I bet
Not at all.
4 or
Shit's
5
fucking
drops.
strong,
that
man.
would be it.
Yeah, I bet that would totally work
I heard a
too.
rumor.
Oh, you know it'd work too.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor the
sh-
hippie vapes, and his mom wears a cape.
Spags, blueberry raw.
I'm glad you're here, Hippie. I,
Oh, yeah.
Damn rumor.
Yeah, I
missed
used
your
I used blueberry raw in pancake batter before. Same with banana raw too. TPA banana cream works in pancake batter too. You have to use a lot of it though.
Steven, have you been on with hippie yet?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
flavor
so was
blueberry muffin in pancake batter too is fucking so
Add it to
good.
me.
It's expensive.
Or nut mix. Nut mix. Ooh.
Hey, Addie.
Oh, that would be
Mm.
nice. Oh God.
Yeah, I was telling Hippie, I'm glad you're on here, man. I miss seeing your face.
Things like
Yeah, I've just had a lot going on, man. A
Yeah, I know.
lot.
Everything's okay though, hippie?
Yeah, I'm able to do stuff for like about 3 hours of the day, and then the rest of the day I'm shot because my right hip, is still bad.
Oh,
And I've already got an appointment to get it replaced. And shoot, once I get it replaced, I ain't lying, I'm gonna feel like a damn late 20, early 30-year-old man. I ain't lying, man. I feel so good in my left hip right now with it being replaced and everything. Oh my God, I can't wait.
I'll be out there doing the boogie on the dance floor.
Yeah, I'm having a hell of a time tilling up the backyard to plant my garden and everything. I'm trying to get it all planted so it'll be easy for me to. I'm planting a lot of peas, uh, turnips, and tomatoes this year. So it'll be easy on me on my rehab after I get this other hip done.
I apologize to those in the Northeast too, because I started working on my garden
Haters.
outside, and that's when we got the snow. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to start planting till the beginning of April down here in
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah, we can't do that till the end of May.
yeah. You're asking for it if you try it before
I-
the end of May, because you
About-
could get a frost easily.
Last year, middle of May, I took the chance to put the tomato plants out. So it's been beautiful for like 3 weeks. Fine, put them out. 3 days later, we got frost. It killed half of them.
Fucking
We
groundhog
ended up
Day.
getting 3 green tomatoes last year. That was it.
Not a good year. I'm moving to tomato bed. Should get better.
I'm
Imagine the
planting nothing
raspberry
but
bushes will go
permanent
mental.
tomatoes
Our-
this year.
Yeah, our black raspberries will. Hopefully, if we don't get rained out, that'll be.
So
I got raspberries last summer like I've never seen before. Crazy. how
here's the
many.
stupid part about Tim getting ready for the garden. We got the very morning an extreme weather warning issued. He's like, oh, well, I'm going to go get the flower stuff out, the garden stuff out anyway. Why not? And like, Tim, you shouldn't do that. He didn't listen. But he had his cortisone shots the day before, and he's not supposed to be doing any of that shit for 3 days after his shot.
You're all right, Kerplop. That is funny though.
Thank you for your cooperation.
By the way, hippie, we have the technology. They can rebuild you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh no.
And we
Nice.
can laugh at you when they tackle you at the airport.
Yeah, I won't be flying anywhere anytime soon.
Well, just stand outside and collect all the parts that fall off the Boeing planes and build your own.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
there you go. Use the titanium. That's what's in my hip, man.
think
Well,
you could
that
just
poor
borrow your
guy
mom's
at that
cape.
airport parking lot when he came and saw his car destroyed by a tire off a plane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine the call to insurance company. You're not going to believe this.
You're right. We don't believe you.
Here's a picture. Click.
Um,
Oh Lord.
with the amount of accidents that are happening with
Yeah, but
those
Hippie
planes,
doesn't
I would
have to-
say they would-
Hippie
Have
doesn't
to
have to
believe you.
worry about taking a plane ticket. He just borrows his mom cape. He can fly. Mom's cape. He can fly anywhere he wants to.
There
Does
you
it
go.
have
Pete.
superpowers?
Why did I not think of that? Daggone it. That's a good one.
Saves you money. Saves you money.
Hippie.
True hippie style. Saving you money.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So expensive to fly now.
Yeah, Kerplop, I'm getting told my knees not be much longer. I got to do the same thing. Sucks.
So when you borrow your mom's cape, Hippie, does that mean you got to get a mini cape for Hippie Cat so that you can have your little sidekick flying beside you?
No, he doesn't go
Super
he doesn't
hippie
go out of the
cat.
house, period. So he can't fly around on a cape unless it's inside.
That'd be fun to watch.
I can see you guys doing circles around the house.
Oh boy. Adam, how are your kitties doing?
Good. It's weird. Like the last like 2 weeks, Violet has just like super gotten like even just more friendly and friendly and friendly. And like she'll like be like 3:30 in the morning and I'll go out to go like pee or something. And she's just standing, just sitting outside of my door. And she's like, "Eh." And I'm like, here, dude, like fucking scratch or something. Let me know. Like, but then she still is like afraid to come in here because that door is always shut when I'm in here. So like every time I open that door and she sees it in here, she's like,
What's in there? I don't want to go in, but what's in there?
And Iris has been in here a bunch, but yeah, Violet is. I mean, and they've been here for fucking like almost a year now. I feel like it's coming on a year. But yeah, they're good.
Has been
Hey,
near a year,
Rocky.
hasn't it?
Later, Rocky.
Night,
Later,
Rocky.
Rocky. Good night.
Yeah,
Dave,
they
all
were
your
already kind
cats
of
are doing
set in
good?
their ways because they were like
Oh,
5
yeah.
when I got them, so they already
Yeah,
kind of
Rocky.
had an attitude and a personality, you know. So I kind of had to get used to them, their ways.
We lost Cat Cam with Steve-O. We had Cat Cam before the
Yeah.
stream.
She was on the printer. Now she's up, passed out on the chair. She's
Yeah.
not trying to bite at my ankles and my fingers underneath the desk, so that's a plus.
Steven isn't allowed to
Yeah,
be
she
in the
waits
light.
until
He had
after
to,
the show for that.
Steven has
Yeah,
to sit in the dark
usually.
now because he had to blow out his candles. So.
Yeah.
So no doggies around him. They all in with mom.
They're all around my son in the kitchen. Drop something, drop some food, drop some food.
Yeah.
That
Animals
sounds
matter.
familiar too.
Eddie, how are you doing? Love you, brother. Roboflop. Oh. Got hippie Robocop.
Yeah.
Didn't I want that over here?
Wouldn't that be Robo Hippie?
Yep. Robo hippie.
The mechanical long hair.
Chocolate.
It's
For some
starting to grow
reason,
back. It's starting to grow back slowly but surely.
Freaking got a message on my picture the other day to cut my hair, you damn hippie, from Mr. Grim Green on my Instagram picture. That's exactly what he said. And I thought of you, hippie, when he said it. I go, I'm not hippie. That's hippie.
Yeah.
Technically, the cat is. I tell you
Used to
what,
be
though,
in
when
that
it was
club.
cold and snowy, and I had to clear snow, having long hair and having it down on days like that feels so nice. Neck doesn't get cold and frozen, and you get a bunch of snow on it. Then I'll curse myself in the middle of summer when it's long.
Yeah, I don't miss that at all.
I miss my long
Especially playing
hair,
on stage
but I
with
don't.
long hair. Ugh.
You know,
It's
I miss my
gross.
long hair, but I don't.
I don't at all.
So much
I used to have
easier to
long-ass
maintain when
hair.
it's short.
I wouldn't know what to do with hair anymore. It's been so long. I've been bald.
I just got a haircut this morning.
I don't know. For a while there, you had a pretty good beard going there, Dave.
Yeah, but it just gets out of hand.
Did you say out of hand?
I just trimmed mine down because I had all kinds of split ends and stuff in the bunny chewing. Like the chew.
Yeah.
You know, he
Mine
had to
started out as a
just set
spike
himself
beard.
up for his daughter, so she didn't complain.
She didn't. She actually complimented me on my hair. I was like, holy crap, this came from my kid? She always gives me crap.
Yeah, because when your hair is wet, you can slick it back easy. When hers is wet, it's like a big freaking fro ball in the back of her head.
Although, is it a compliment when your daughter says she's jealous of your hair?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
Okay,
using reverse psychology. That's her way to get you to cut your hair. She's gonna just start telling you she's jealous.
It was a weird comment from her, and I didn't see it coming.
I wouldn't put it past her. She hates it when you don't have your hair the way she likes it. Although she's with me on him not getting a mullet. She told him that she would disown him if he got a mullet. So now we know for sure he won't do it.
Nobody should have a mullet.
Reminds me of the Stone Cold commercial for Polaris or whatever it is, or one of those ATV commercials. Where it's driving by, and even the eagle gets a mullet, and it drives by Stone Cold. His bald head becomes a mullet.
That's funny though. That's different. But like for a while, like 10 years ago, maybe even longer ago, like a lot of MMA guys, especially Latino MMA guys, were like perpetuating the fucking mullet. And they're like, mullet life, bro. It gives me my strength. And it's like, it makes you look like a fucking idiot. Stop it. There was a local dude who's an MMA fighter, Miguel Torres, and he rocked it. even after he was done fighting, I would see him fucking out at the bar. He opened a school when he retired from fighting. He opened a training school to teach fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Kept the mullet still. It's like, dude, don't teach that to your students.
Even Bogan got rid of the mullet.
Did he?
Yeah.
He had a mullet with like very well trimmed bangs for
Yeah.
like the longest time.
Yeah. Now
He's a Bogan though. It's
now
different.
he's got a mohawk and he tattooed the sides of his head.
Oh yeah, he does have a mohawk now, doesn't he? Yeah, I respect
Yeah.
that. He's a punker, so
Changing countries, he had to change his hairstyle. There
He's a
you go.
bogan.
he's like, "Oi, mate!"
I hope he's enjoying himself now he's moved. That's a big uprooting family in
Kidding.
your life. Hope it's
Well,
working out okay.
when
for him.
when your country's shitty government takes away your fucking livelihood, it's like, what else do you do, right? Fuck,
Mhm.
sucks.
I'm not getting a real job. Fuck that.
Yeah, right. It's like, I already established myself as a fucking YouTuber. This is my job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking do this shit as long as I possibly can, which is really good, really smart. If you fucking can do that shit and you can pull it off, more fucking power to you, man. Seriously. I don't get a lot of the hate. Like, you know, people are like, why don't these people get real jobs? Like, if you're collecting a paycheck, you have a real job.
Hours.
There's
get
just
put in-
more ways.
Clean this out.
Exactly, Tim. He's fucking doing work.
Yeah, that's a lot.
He's
a
testing,
lot of work.
meticulously testing shit
Fucking
for
editing and shit.
us. Yeah, and then not even fucking production side. Yeah. So yeah, anybody who hates on YouTubers. go
Good point,
fucking
Addy. We
suck a
haven't
bag of
talked about
dicks.
that yet. Today. We haven't talked about the LR contest.
Before we get into that, though, Addie,
Yep.
sorry, Daniel Forsyth had a question.
No.
He got the FE key lime, and he just wanted to know what we thought of it. He's got it, but hasn't used it yet, and he wants to make a key lime pie cheesecake and put it there with TPA key lime pie.
I don't have Flavor Express key lime, so I don't know.
Remember?
Either.
I
I had
don't
this
have
conversation with Adam the other night. I made so many key lime pies, I can't remember which one's the best.
I know,
I'm
right?
looking at it. The only key lime I have is Real Flavors, and it's a decent one.
Which one's he got? The FA?
TPA's key lime pie is pretty good.
TFA's key lime
FE.
pie is pretty good. It's kind of lacking on the pie though.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of there.
Unfortunately, I don't have FE. I've got FA, I have FW.
Yeah, I didn't even know FE.
101,
I'm sure
and-
it's good though. Their lemon's fucking delightful. It's probably
Yeah, I was gonna
candied
say
like
the
a lemon.
their lemon is nice and punchy, so I imagine it'd be nice and punchy.
Yeah, it's probably like a nice punchy candied key lime. I would say like Flavor West's.
I would think. Okay, Flavor West.
Forcible.
All right, I tried.
I know. I was trying to think. I was checking to see, but I don't have FE. I have FA. I knew I had one.
I
And-
literally have like about
What is
40
FE?
key lime
Flavor
recipes.
Express?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flavor Express. But their Flavor Express, their lemon is so punchy. I couldn't imagine that their
Their key
Their
lime.
key lime wouldn't have a nice punch to it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. You're probably
what
gonna need something to bring it
Kerplop
down.
Might have to single flavor test that one, Daniel.
That's what
and
Yep,
note
that's
on ELR so the rest of us can know about it.
a good choice.
Report back.
Yeah, because I'm officially retired from single flavor testing until the next flavor release.
Choose
But
tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
I've
You
single
shut your
flavor
mouth.
tested maybe
I'll steal one from Uncle Paul.
8 times in my
Well,
life.
One I
you know,
have,
you
I never
missed an
tried.
opportunity to single flavor test bergamots, Earl Grey teas, and bitters. It was such a, I can't say delight because that's not the word I'm looking for. It's the opposite of that, whatever that is. It was-
Listen,
Bittering.
I did the new cap flavors with you. I tested all of the new noms. I'm done single flavor testing for a while.
Swaggy, I'll give you this. Yours is the only one that was actually okay. This is actually a flavor, not
Oh, it was
an
palatable by itself.
Yes. That was it. His Earl Grey. That was the only one. All the rest were like,
I've never used
Oh,
it.
man.
It smells nice though.
Did you try the Flavor Arts bergamot?
yeah.
It's not
The-
bad.
No, it's
either.
not bad for a bergamot, but I mean, single
I have that
flavor, it's
somewhere.
not the greatest
It's
flavor.
more citrusy.
But it is more like almost like a. It is almost like a orangey bitters kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah. But and I also have the flavor art Earl Grey.
They all
And
have
that one
Grey.
sucks. It's like it tastes like dirt. Like if someone put dumped dirt in your Earl Grey tea.
Oh no!
It's just not good. Swaggy's is much cleaner.
Yes.
Much cleaner.
dirty ass flavor. Dirty.
But I still prefer citrus green tea or something like that, like a nice vibrant tea when it comes to vape flavor. That's just me, I guess.
Well, hi, puppy.
Was it TPA black
Hi,
tea?
puppy.
Is that that's a good dark tea?
Yeah, black tea's a good one. TPA.
FA's black tea is good too. So is Flavora's.
SSA's black tea is nice too.
Never had theirs. I can imagine though.
It's
That's good.
touchy.
Well, this next week
Oh,
we're
is
going
it?
over
It's a sensitive one.
next week's orange cream, which we have gotten a couple, including Swaggies, that are promising with that. It's still like that's a hard profile to pull off because you add orange and cream together. It's really easy to get
And Swaggy's orange cream was really good.
medicinal, like
Then throw
No,
in some
baby
Tangelo.
yep,
Oh,
or
Tangelo.
Mandarin,
Oh,
Mandarin
that's
works
nice.
too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried Wendy's new orange cream frosty?
No, I actually just saw it advertised
saw
for the
it
first time
advertised.
today, and I want to try it so bad.
Me too.
I-
I want
I-
to try one.
I'm
It was
sure it's good.
last night,
The
first time I saw
strawberry
the
ones
ad.
were good.
We'll have to run down to Keene probably in the next couple of weeks when we go down to Aldi's, and
Aldi.
I think
I'm
I'm
thinking
gonna
that we're gonna have to stop at
Aldi.
Wendy's for lunch.
I think me and Cheryl gonna go get one
Baconator,
tomorrow.
Cassie, Baconator.
Ew,
favorite
no,
thing
not
ever.
so
I
much.
actually like the Baconator.
Oh, I
The
love
greatest
too
sandwich they
much.
have. Ah,
Okay,
it's so
here's
good.
the thing. I don't know if I can eat bacon anymore because we ate
Oh
that
my God,
bacon and I have
I would
been
die.
so yucky for the past couple days since we ate
It's
it.
it's the medicine
I would-
you're on. I actually have a lot of
Like
problems
I
with a lot of
just
pork
can't
products.
handle the kind of greasiness that comes with
Really?
eating bacon.
Oh man, if I can't eat bacon, I'll throw
Yeah,
my pancreas. Out
kill
the
me.
window.
Life's not worth living anymore.
I don't know how you
SSA
eat
sweet
that
yogurt.
bacon.
Yep, that's a
All
good one.
right, to
Daniel.
be fair, we ate 2 pounds of bacon in 2 days.
Oh, I could do that in
I'll
one
eat
sitting.
2 pounds in one
Maple
sitting.
bacon,
yeah,
Paul.
no problem.
Maple bacon,
Dip it
Paul.
in mayonnaise, man. Crispy
Sapporo
bacon
too.
and mayonnaise.
She's,
Oh,
Sapporo's
No,
like,
I
I
made
made 2 pounds for me, 2
Maple
pounds for the rest
bacon
of the
with blueberry
family.
pancakes.
Oh,
And then I
Okay,
just fried up some
okay.
bacon and crumbled it up on top of some ramen.
So
and-
maple bacon with blueberry pancakes. Here was where my sugars spiked and wouldn't level off
Kidding.
again for a long time. Can you figure out why?
Hey, at least your pancakes look like pancakes, unlike my
Sort of.
pancakes,
Sort of.
which were scrambled because the first two did not want to flip.
She didn't drain the blueberries or
No,
Oh,
no, no,
no.
they were still frozen, so they like literally just started freezing my
So it's just-
batter, so it like seized up, and so it didn't work well.
it was kind of mushy on a plate.
But that's okay. I ate the scrambled ones, and it was fine. I gave you the pancakes, and then my
Sure.
sugar crashed really hard, and I ate the rest of the pancakes.
And then you threw me the rest of your bacon, which I didn't complain about.
bagel.
I was so full I couldn't eat anymore.
Mm, bacon.
Very sad that the duct tape of the food world used to be one of the cheapest throwaway meats there were. Now it costs a small fortune to get.
yeah, well, it's artificially hiked the price. Trust me.
We actually got a halfway decent deal on it. So.
Yeah, it was like 2
Pound.
for $7 for a pound of bacon.
£2 for $7, which isn't bad.
2 pounds.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
That was a good deal, and it's
price.
Hannaford brand, which is a decent brand.
Because my thick cut bacon, 2 pounds is $17.99.
Yeah, I think
So
it's
we got
Yeah.
2 pounds for $7 on sale. It's usually like $5 a piece.
So good. Oh,
I hate when that shit splashes back on the back of your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Spit back.
And you have
Are
to
we
sit in the
talking about
dark.
vape?
And he has to, yeah. We're talking about the vape. Paul's double checking because he knows other things we don't talk.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Steven.
Paul, you should have been here when we were going over the recipes because Dave
Thank you,
went even
Daniel.
worse with his comments. He commented on 2 of the recipes, not just one. He said I stole his plate.
Yeah, I was watching it while I was driving.
Oh,
Laughing at Dave.
Yeah, I saw the green plate.
Did you get to see the picture of that nice, pretty rose?
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
he's the one that told me it looked like a mangled vagina last night when he looked at it.
He was correct.
It's a fucking sugar cookie rose heart.
Yeah, okay.
Shut up. I changed the picture.
The road hard and put away wet.
Oh, smoked pork
You know
belly.
what? You guys can go fuck yourself.
Daniel, unfortunately, though, we are having problems. Both of us having problems digesting that type of pork, smoked pork, which sucks. Cause
Any kind of pork. Any
I
kind
tell
of
ya.
pork.
I can kind of
think it
handle
was-
bacon.
2 weeks after I got over COVID, I had a pork chop. I took one bite of it. I spit it out. It was like I was chewing on garbage.
Oh,
And I haven't had one since. And I love pork chops. So that
oh,
was
kerflop.
traumatic.
So the stupid thing is we can eat pork and it tastes delicious, but with the medications we're on, it affects our stomachs to the point where we get like sour egg burps from it.
Ugh.
And
You
that's
gotta
just
try the pork chop again. Dude. That may just been a COVID
Uh,
deal.
no, pork chops actually, if I eat one, I'm fine. But if we eat like a few times over a couple days, they get a package, bigger package, you
Yeah.
eat it over a couple times. Can't do it. But second or third time, I start getting the egg burps from that too.
Really? Wow.
That's some digestive thing. But
I get it off the very first
bergamot
time.
and birch hand soap, kerplop, that would smell amazing. I'm
Yeah.
Like, I am seriously wondering if it isn't the blood pressure medication that does it, because when I got put on the blood pressure medication is when I started having problems.
It's the same one I'm on, right?
It starts with a V. I don't know.
All of those medications cause something.
Yep.
Like all the statins, they cause joint pain, and I know a lot of people refuse to take them just because there's so much pain.
Well, I thought it was the Ozempic, but it might be, it might not be. It could be one of the medications. Who knows? They
Yeah,
put me
I'm
on-
not on Ozempic though.
You didn't used to have the problem until recently either. That's kind of weird.
Like I said, it was when he put me on that blood pressure medication.
Which I'm already on, so it could be it. That's the one that's actually reacting.
No, not that I have
I
high
love-
blood pressure.
I love pork chops with like a nice fat around them. Oh, so
Yes. It was like lean, cook it until no.
good. No,
It's, oh. Like she'll often like cut off that fatty layer and toss it to me. As long as
Oh,
it's still
no,
warm.
no,
I don't like when it's
no.
cold though.
You can have mine.
no,
Yeah, I cook it on and then
I
I
like
cut it off and
lean.
put it on Tim's plate when I'm fixing the plates because I
So we
can't.
used to do to my dad when I was growing up. He's like, You're not gonna eat that?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Give that here." I'm like, "You're fucking weird."
Now, if he touches my chicken skin when I make chicken, though, that's a whole nother story. Them's fighting words, and he'll get stabbed with a fork.
Okay, when you cook it, this turkey, I'll take all the skin. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm still
Touch
trying
my
to find a
turkey
place
skin, and
that-
you will not live to see the next
that,
day.
that I can buy just like 10 pounds of chicken skin.
Huh?
It's barbecue chicken skin. Imagine if you could buy that.
Oh my God! Yes.
It's like
Oh, it'd be so good.
chicken version of pork
crispy,
rinds, Tim. It's
just-
delicious.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
crispy
yeah. I mean,
chicken
you'd have a
skin.
heart
Oh.
attack in the first week, but who cares?
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it.
You
Oh,
bitch.
like it's like you ever have roast like a pig roast and that crackling. Oh, so good.
Yep. Been a few years since I've been to a pig roast, but okay. I feel bad for. It's kind of creepy to see the pig getting on the spigot and stuff. Yes, it is. And you eat it, and you like forget all about what it looked like because it tastes so
Yeah, when
damn
you
good.
eat it. Oh, so
Oh.
good.
Oh God.
I don't know which
we-
I like better, like a pig on a spit roasted, or what they call in Quebec a misui, where they bury it in the ground in coals and they cover it in wet newspaper and they let it go for like 8 hours and then they dig it up. Oh, is it ever
Have you
good?
had corn like that? Corn on the cob like that? It's good like
Yeah,
that too.
yeah,
Wrapped in
yeah.
foil, you soak it, and then they wrap it in
Millions
foil,
do
put it
that
in there.
too.
Oh, that's
Well,
what
don't even bother with the foil. Just let it soak. In
Yeah,
the,
as long as it's got the husk on it. Yep.
yeah, the husk on it. Let it just soak in salty water.
Yep.
Throw it on a barbecue. Oh,
Oh, that sounds really good.
Or throw it right in the
Wow.
coals. Right in the coals
Yeah.
of your fire. Yeah, just let it sit there. Oh.
The coals.
See, I love pork chops. I really do. And I love bacon. And I love sausage. It just does not love me anymore.
Really
You know
sucked
you-
when we cooked those last few times we cooked the pork in the smoker. Delicious. Man, oh man, did she have sour egg burps off that thing so bad last time?
Damn, this list is getting long.
Yeah,
Like,
but you know what?
it
I
just
put
made me
up
so
with
sick.
things. If I love the food, I just put up with like homemade mac and cheese. I can only eat it on Friday night and Saturday night because I need the weekend to recover from the explosive diarrhea. I don't care. It's so good.
Special shout out to TJ. Smoked mac and cheese, best invention ever. I know it wasn't his invention, but he's the one who clued us into it, so I'm good with it.
And my brother
Oh,
and
yeah.
sister-in-law loved it when we brought it over. Like, he was like, "We have so many leftovers. I don't want to keep it, but I kind of do, but I don't." And Erica's like, we're keeping some. I want more." And
I
then
was
he
like,
took all
did you
the
even
leftover
check with her to see if she wants any? Because he didn't. He was just gonna send it back, and she's like, "No, you're not."
It's like,
I
keep the
love
whole thing. I don't care.
Smoked chicken wings. Oh my God. So good.
See, I haven't done that in the smoker yet. I gotta do.
Oh, so good. And then you cover them in spice after, like a dry rub spice. Oh,
Wait,
Yeah, we-
so good.
We just got some like
Settle down.
jalapeno, habanero, and ghost
Simmer
pepper.
down now.
yeah,
Ghost pepper ketchups to
not
try.
combined. It's three separate ones. There's
Three
a ghost
separate
pepper
ones.
ketchup, habanero ketchup,
Spice levels
They
It's way
really,
low,
if they're
Dave.
really spicy, put them on after you prepare the meat. Don't put them on the barbecue in the smoker or something like that. Because if it's
He's
really
been eating
spicy,
them with hot dogs.
you're gonna have tear gas coming out of that thing.
Yeah, they weren't all that
And I
spicy.
speaking from
sadly.
experience.
Okay. So, Matthew, the trick was smoked macaroni and cheese. And I've discovered this because we've tried it a couple times. Use shredded mozzarella. It takes the smoke flavor so much better. Like, we used yellow cheese once and it didn't take the smoke as well. We used the 3-cheese Mexican blend this time and it didn't take the smoke as well. The mozzarella takes the smoke so well.
We can still do corned beef brisket. That's coming.
Oh yeah, that's
I gotta focus on property taxes first before we buy some Wagyu. But we're gonna buy
Yeah,
some.
tell me about it.
Wagyu. We're gonna buy some. Wagyu.
Double whammy, my property taxes and my renewal for the motorcycle plates. And it went up this year. Almost
So did my property
$1,500
taxes.
bucks.
Oh my God.
$1,500 for 2
Property taxes went up another third.
Fuck.
Again. Like, I'm getting sick of this. Every 2-3 years they raise it that much.
Oh well, mine. In Montreal, they're all a bunch of crooked criminals. So my property taxes go up every year 5%.
I will be right
That's
back.
wild.
I need to get up and walk for a minute.
Clean, all clean.
Anybody had any experience of using those tabletop smokers? I feel like
No,
it wouldn't really infuse really well. It'd work good for drinks, but I don't think it. I really just feel like it won't infuse like it should.
I can't do a smoker here because I live in a condo and the whole building would freak out.
Yeah.
Dave,
No, I have a big barrel.
did you ever watch George Carlin at all? That's called
Yeah.
entertainment. Just
Yeah,
get on video
they
so
already
we can
think I'm
see
a
the
freak.
entertainment.
2 Harleys parked outside all summer. No.
Harley's parked outside all summer outside a condo. Okay, that is a little different. And sidecars too. Oh, yep. Windshield new.
Chicken ham strips, chips.
All clean.
Oh, you know. Okay, so am I the only weird one that talks to their bike?
What? Talk to your bike?
I talked to all
Well,
inanimate
I was
objects.
talking to my bike the other day. I'm going out there, it's right near where the chicken feed is and stuff, sitting there, and it's like, we're gonna get out soon. Tap the bike. Then it snows. I'm sorry. We got to wait a little longer.
It helps to have the
You
airflow
do it
open.
to everything. You do it to the damn garden, and then you did it to the bike.
I know, right? I teased the bike. Damn it. Good for cold smoking. Yeah, as I was trying to figure out, but will it infuse well? Drinks wise, I know it works good for drink. I'm tempted. I would like to do like I was thinking about getting one so I could do like smoked cider in the fall. Hot cider, or even cold cider. Sounds good to me.
Wow, espresso on
But
the
like a nice
beer.
applewood smoke with an apple cider. Come on, I mean, that doesn't sound good.
Sure.
Wow.
Makes a beef brisket. Yeah, there you go.
Well, no, I mean, smoking meat was always intended for shitty cuts of beef. You know?
True. Yeah, it's just a way to flavor it. Oh, for one thing, flavor. It's also a cheaper way back in the day. Cheaper way back in the day to make food and make it last, because it's kind of a preservative way versus, salt.
Yeah.
A lot of times they'd use the salted meat and throw it on the smoke too. Can you imagine that? How bad they would say that was for you now if you took like a nice salt preserved meat and put it on a smoker? You'd have so many people saying, "Oh, that's so unhealthy for you."
Yeah, but you know what? You're balancing it against all the antibiotics in the meat today and everything, like steroids and everything. I mean, back in if we're so conditioned for a certain taste that we don't realize when you go taste something like a free range cattle and you taste what that meat tastes like, you're gonna say, "Oh no, I don't like that."
No,
You're
no,
used to that.
I grew up.
Stuff.
I grew up on that, so I know the difference. I like that's so much better. Yeah,
we got some fresh beef in the freezer right now. Matter of fact, that we just had butchered just a month ago. Sure did. We got a quarter of a cow.
Bama beef.
Get a good price.
Bama beef.
Oh yeah.
I'll just say it anyway, Daniel. Yeah, I got a trout pond right next to the house, full of trout. It's all private. So yeah, smoking fish. I've already been talking about smoking some of that. That sounds like a good idea. I like this plan.
Not supposed to
smoke
fish,
I've heard that
bro. You're
before.
supposed
People
to
using
eat
coffee
it, man.
and they smoke stuff.
What are you high, bro?
I've actually had it before. I use like a coffee brine.
I've never heard of that coffee. That'd probably be dynamite.
You don't taste the coffee. Kerplop's right. You don't taste the coffee.
You don't taste the coffee. No, it just gives it like a
breaks the beef down.
Breaks the beef down, makes it softer, and gives it like a kind of darker smoke vibe. Don't really taste smoke coffee itself. At least I didn't in the one I had. I bet there's different ways of doing it.
There's 1,000 different ways to smoke meat.
1,000?
And everyone's got their preference. I mean, personally, myself is Mississippi style. Oh.
What's exactly Mississippi style?
I don't know. That's the style I've had. Like there's this Mississippi style barbecue place in Fort Lauderdale, and like it is so good. What's his name? Something Jenkins. Right on Federal in Fort Lauderdale. If you're ever in the area, Tom Jenkins, go. You might be the only white person in there. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, that's
the best restaurant.
The non-white person that used to smoke there, Sweet Baby Ray's, the original.
Yeah.
The guy, the guy who started that. You had some of his back in the day. Oh God!
All my favorite restaurants.
Huge double barrel smoker, but huge.
I'm usually the only white
55 gallon barrel.
Oh yeah, I was standing there.
Oh.
I was the only white person. I didn't care. Best food ever.
It was the best ribs I've ever had.
You'll get respect because fucking they know you know good food.
Oh, so good. The ribs, pork ribs, beef ribs, the chicken, the beans, the what's it called? Like it's a southern thing. Collard greens. Collard greens.
Oh yeah, collard greens. I like only if they're fresh.
You cannot get that up here, right? You can't. You just can't.
I'm growing some turnips this year, but I'm not growing collards.
Yeah, turnip greens.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My favorite barbecue place is in Elgin, Texas, called Southside Meat Market. Fucking amazing. I ate there all my life as a little kid growing up, and then it burnt down, and they rebuilt a new one. But it's good.
Well, the place called the Pit that she took me to the first time we had those the fried pickles. First time we had.
Is that the place in the Adirondacks?
No, but there is.
I know the Russian waitresses.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Food was crap, but the waitresses were smoking.
Yep. Actually, if you go in there, go to the grist mill. actually in the Adirondacks in Old Forge. They have some of the best smoked meat you can get. But no, that place used to have really good burger. They moved someplace. I think they still exist, but we haven't been to the location yet. They were the best smoke place around for smoked meats around here. That was
There's a little smokehouse in Bath, New Hampshire. If you're ever there, if I don't know if it's still there, but oh my God, it was good. They smoked cheeses. The cheese was so good.
I'm with you. Kerplop smoked salmon. That's grandfather used to get it for him every year.
And there's a bunch of different ways to smoke salmon. Yep. And the one that's sweet, it's almost like candy.
Yes, that's the one my grandfather's got. He used to get it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I don't know what they do to get that taste, but it's so
It's
good.
almost got like a candied finish on it.
Candied. Like a
shiny.
Like a glaze. Yeah. Because there's two. I like both styles. I like the European, Scandinavian smoked salmon.
Like a brown sugar glaze, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of, but you don't taste the brown sugar.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how they do it, but it's so good.
Like
you could literally eat that like candy.
Yep, my grandfather.
Just like candy.
Every year, I got that for him for Christmas. He used to have it. He used to share it with me.
Candy.
Yeah, there's a place just right on the Quebec side of the border from Richford, Vermont, that does that. That's smoked salmon.
That's the place he used to get it from.
If I'm ever coming down there, I'll bring you some.
That was where he used to get it from. Is right there. Yeah. Ouch. Man, I'm craving maple syrup. Yeah, that's just here. Maple syrup's as common as anything. Paul can verify this. In Northeast, Dave too. Northeast, maple syrup's just like sugar.
There's actually a shortage of maple syrup this year, so watch out. The price.
Yeah, price is going to be up because we had a really short season. I warned TJ when he said he wasn't going to tap early because of the way things were looking, and we didn't get the run because if people didn't tap for that first run, they really didn't get much because the trees budded already. Now they might try to do another run with the snow again. It won't run good.
Be the same.
Won't be nice and rich. It'll be kind of more dirty, smoky flavor rather than actual nice sweet maple syrup.
Knew this was going to happen today.
Cherry blacks and barbecue Dallas. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I do too, Daniel. I make my own as well.
It's pricey, but it's good.
This is why I brought the can of Pringles to the desk today.
Because you knew you were going to be hungry.
Because you had the
fever
we were
for
the
talk
flavor.
About food, and I was going to get hungry.
Well, we talk flavors all the time. Of course, food's going to come up.
Absolutely, I love it.
Any of the smokehouses up here in Montreal, you get like a sampler platter, you're looking at $100.
Yeah, see, I've got all three. I got 3 different types of smokers. I have the regular little pot belly smoker thing. I got the double barrel, and then I got the electric. I use the electric for obvious reasons. It's easier to sit and forget. The double barrel, I think, actually gives the best flavor. Pot belly, I don't know. I just don't get the flavor out of the pot belly as I do with the others. You have to sit there and babysit that one.
Yeah, but Daniel, if you go to the U.S., better bring your stretchy jeans.
Well, that big double barrel will hold heat longer, so you don't have to tend the fires.
It does, yeah, because you get that going, and the smoke will still rise even after the heat's gone. It'll do the cool smoke too. But the electric's easy. You set it, you just turn it on. Yeah, that's it. Done. You put in your wood chips. You put some water on your wood chips. Make sure you got steam first. You're good to go. That's a cheat.
Forget it.
Exactly. Set it and forget it. I would like to get one. I think TJ did finally get one, but he said that I think he said it doesn't give it as deep as smoke with the pellet feed ones. Doesn't give it as deep as smoke.
I haven't tried those. I don't know.
I haven't tried one. I wanted one of those bad, but he's got me thinking I might want to just stick with the electric.
Yeah, my electric took the chips. I have a little tray for the chips. I mean, you can put pellets in it too, I guess, if you want to, but
I can do that.
But I just use my big barrel and just cut up logs and throw in there.
Careful, Kerplop. You might have a lineup at your front door.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, where's Kerplop?
Yeah, Kerplop. Send your address.
Minnesota.
We'll all be there. We'll all be there next week.
Minnesota.
Live show, Kerplop's house.
I went to this restaurant in Fort Lauderdale because I saw it on diners, drive-ins, and dives. So I ordered the turkey plate. What a mistake that was. The fucking thing was enough food for 5 years.
Jeez.
and it wasn't expensive. It was like maybe $15, and I swear it was like fuck a quarter of a turkey on that plate.
What was that? What was that cooking show?
Wow.
The one where they used to go around and take the diners and stuff, and then revamp them and help them out when they're not doing so well.
Oh yeah,
Bar rescue, not bar rescue, restaurant, something.
that guy that faked his credentials, that British guy.
Talking about fucking
The guy,
it's
you know,
rotten. That dude.
The big built guy, you know, he's all built.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking about fucking what's his name? Why can't I remember his fucking name? The guy who swears at everybody.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, not him.
Not him, though. Okay.
This guy used to be in the British Army. Anyways, he kind of fabricated his credentials a bit and got caught.
Jesus.
Like he said, he cooked for the Queen. It turned out he never did.
Hey, I went to one of the diners there. There's one in.
That's who I was thinking of.
Uh,
Gordon Ramsay.
Mount Pelier here in Vermont. Mount Pelier is one of those diners that they redid, and I bet was in there after they'd done it. That was actually a really good diner. Trust me.
There was this little diner, and I couldn't for the life of me tell you what town it was, but it was in Vermont, backwoods in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God, was it good? It was
the best ones?
amazing. I could never, if you gave me $1 million, I could never remember the town.
What's the
It
dream?
was like just
Griddle,
in the middle
yeah.
of nowhere.
Oh, Orange Dream. Thinking out loud.
Got griddle seared beef. Yes, griddle. Flat top stuff. I mean, I actually kind of miss seeing Daytime Frank's little videos of him doing all his cooking. He hasn't done that in a while.
Yeah, and one day he did that video where he cooked a turkey in one of those. I don't know what. It wasn't a deep fryer. It was something radiant heat or something.
I remember him talking about it. I don't remember what it was.
Love my griddle. Blackstone.
That I got. Yep.
Oh yeah, that'd be so nice, eh? To make Philly cheesesteaks. Oh.
Oh yeah. Or it's really good for jalapeno poppers too. Like bacon wrap jalapeno
yeah,
poppers. Bacon wrap.
Oh shit, 6 hours away. Fuck.
Paul's trying to figure out
Who
how
are
to
you
get there.
abducting now, Paul?
Thought maybe you'd have a little Airbnb or something, you know, near the lake. Closer to Adam.
You're not
Moo
talking
dog.
about our house,
It's Moo
are
dog.
you?
Moo dog.
No, in Minnesota.
Oh,
Minnesota.
eh?
That'd be a
Dog's
frickin'
happy. Look
drive
at that tail
and a
go.
half.
Oh, here comes
Yeah.
another puppy.
6 hours away. Jesus.
Oh, what's the matter?
So anybody who's looking for Moo
puppies.
Dog butt, there's Moo Dog butt in the back.
And Daddy talking to puppies. He doesn't even know you're here, does he?
She was so cuddly today.
Yeah, she was throwing around her dish when I was walking, so I told she could come in. And then, of course, my Zoom
Plum
crashed and I had to
duck.
reboot my computer.
Yes. Or Peking duck too.
Yeah,
Mm.
Peking duck is so good.
I'd have to look it up. The old Boy Scouts manual had it, like all the seasonings to use for wild duck, like if you're out cook. Because cooking duck without letting it sit and drain first and everything, you have to have certain herbs and seasonings to take care of that really fatty, deep, dark fattiness.
Yeah, you have to. There's a term for it.
You had to use the stuff that break down the fat and kind of render it.
Duck confit. Yeah, but you have to render it.
Blues, hog, raspberry, chipotle.
I spent 2 weeks in Forever Wild, New York, mostly eating duck. So I thought about it, think about it as I'm growing up, and like, I'm lucky I didn't die out there. But okay, I made it. This is like drinking. We drank out of the hose, you know, back in our day. Same idea.
Oh, survival training in the military, man.
2 weeks,
you're
never
treating
told
the
anyone
water
where
with
I was
pills.
going. That was the dumbest thing ever. Never told anyone I was going. Just disappeared for 2 weeks. Went hunting.
Got back and, oh, hey, where were you? Mm.
Well, I got a freezer full of venison. I'll tell you.
I was that way. A long way.
I was over there, you know, where you can't take 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, or anything beyond a bicycle out there. Yeah, I was over there. You mean where all the bears and coyotes and everything else are? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a smoked turkey is to die for. There's this place in Montreal that smokes turkey. You have to reserve one. You have to call them up and make a reservation for it. like a month ahead of time. It is so good. Oh, fuck, is it good?
There's a place called the Pit Stop
poor boy.
Smokehouse, and they make a smoked turkey sandwich with smoked bacon on it. Oh my god, it is
She was
so
out of the room when
amazing.
I mentioned it. Pit Stop. That's what I was talking about.
I was out of the room when you mentioned it. My knees locked up. I had to walk away.
The best smoked turkey I ever had at a restaurant type thing is I went to one of those Renaissance places, the night thing where they do the fake jousting and all that stuff. I went to one of them.
Medieval times, dinner and tournaments.
That was so good. I can't remember if it was near the Vermont Philadelphia line. Is one side or the other at PA? I'm not sure which side, but somewhere around there. I went to it. And that was the best time I ever had at a dinner. You get no utensils though. You get this.
No, you eat with your hands.
I'm very textile
The
with
one
that,
here,
so it drove me nuts.
there's no utensils.
Dude, he doesn't even pick up pizza and eat it. He uses a fork and knife.
You're a fucking
What kind of animal are you?
Well, hold on. The last time eating it New York style, where you fold it in half.
Just turn your
I've
camera
never
off.
seen this, so I cannot testify to this. I
Turn in
always
your
do it
man
with a fork.
card. Turn your camera off.
Me, I pick up a slice of pizza and I mow down on that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, popcorn. Do you put your hand in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I usually put my
Can't do
face
it.
in the bag.
Can't. Can't do
No.
it.
I pop popcorn. I have to dump it in a bag for him. He will not. I have to dump it in a bowl. He won't eat it out of the bag.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I get that on my hand. It just drives me nuts.
Where
What do you do? Take a tablespoon and eat it like cereal?
I dump it in the
Oh
bowl.
no, he very daintily picks it out a piece at a time, 2 fingers.
Handfuls.
It ain't popcorn unless my hand is glistening with butter and salt.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
That's called OCD.
Then I lick my hand off, and that's why I get 3-week-long colds.
I couldn't do it.
Was told at a young age, if it's something that you can pick up and eat with your hands, you don't need a goddamn fork. And I was told exactly that way by my Uncle Rich.
I would eat
wash that
eating
fork
chicken.
when you're done with it. That's what I always used to
I
get.
would have absolutely no problems eating it with chopsticks.
Everything's more fun with chopsticks.
Don't need a fork.
Chopsticks were not going to be a thing at my Uncle Rich's house, okay?
Chopsticks are
We were eating chicken on the bone. He's like, you don't need a fork for that. Be a real person. Pick it up by the bone. You just gnaw down on that shit. And my fork was taken away from me.
They still sell those, Lord Hog. They still sell those.
That's what I actually use, is the air pop machine.
Safe.
Not only sell it, but that's actually what I use to eat my popcorn up. I prefer air pop popcorn.
And you gotta have real butter. You gotta melt that real butter.
Oh yes.
Add salt to it. Oh.
I always, even when I make a grilled cheese sandwich, I fucking take a pat of butter, put it in a fucking thing in the microwave, and I melt it, and spread it on with a fucking pastry brush.
Put a little sprinkle of salt or
so it covers it evenly and it gets a nice toastiness all the way around. And then with the little bit of extra butter, I go all the way around it too, so you get the nice toasty edges and shit.
That's fire right there.
Kerrygold butter, it's the best.
Some Texas toast, that fat bread. Woo.
Adam, try Kerrygold butter.
I think I've had Kerrygold butter before.
Oh my God!
Very rich from what I remember and tasty.
A huge difference on the crispiness of the bread when you do it. Use Kerrygold butter.
Love a grilled cheese sandwich. It's one of my favorite things.
Even toast, I'd rather fry my bread up in a pan with butter than put it in a toaster for toast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if I had
you ever do that with a bagel?
I'll fry it.
Oh, it's so good with a bagel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I see Kaplop saying that the coffee doesn't run off.
I am a fat kid at heart.
Goes deeper into me. I've actually heard from. I know my family's used it on when they cook on the grill or in the smoker.
Good night, Daniel.
No, Daniel.
Later.
But they said that they actually prefer using some of the cheaper, more acidic coffees when they use it for that, because it actually renders the meat better. So they don't use their high-end coffee that they use because it doesn't work as well. You want that acidic, bitter stuff that you wouldn't usually drink. Works really good.
I don't want to get it to the dork, man.
Moobot. Hey, Moobot.
Check you later. Check you later.
It's just so cute. You're just so cute.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, go to Europe, because all the food you've had to date in North America, not real food compared to Europe.
Yeah, I like more savory food, so I think I'd really enjoy it.
It's on my list.
The bread, the sausages, the cheese over there to die for.
We put way too much sweetness and sugars into our foods over here.
And you know, like most tomatoes you go buy in the store today in North America has traveled more than you have in the last year. So
yeah, when we get them, we get the heirlooms from my buddy I work for. Heirlooms from
That's my
those are
local
nice.
Piggly Wiggly, Dave. At my local Piggly Wiggly, man, they get fresh tomatoes right from the farmer, man.
They get them right from Hippie Vapes. Hippie Vapes.
Buddy.
Supplies his own for fresh farm food.
That's right, man. I grew my own.
Me too.
Hey.
The one thing I grow without fail every year is tomatoes, because for some reason the soil in my yard is just like, here you go. Here's more tomatoes than you can possibly imagine using in 1 year.
Yeah, me too.
I end up giving them. Yeah, I like these aluminum, like the casserole trays, like banquet, trays. Like 3 of them full last year. I do cherry, grape, and then like the regular fatty ones. I can't remember.
I love those for salads.
But yeah, cherry and grape tomatoes just all day.
Probably
I pick them off. I put them in the fridge for like an hour or two. Yeah, I think they are like beefsteak or something like that.
Tomatoes are so good. I'd go out every morning to go to work. I'd pick like 5, and I'd pop them in my mouth. They're so sweet. They're so good.
My soil in my yard is
even a green tomato,
super
fresh off the vine with some salt.
Hell yeah.
Don't you be wasting my green tomatoes like that, because that shit needs to be battered and fried, bitch.
Yeah, that's
my
good
wife
too.
will kill you over my fried green tomatoes for real. she won't let my damn tomatoes in the garden get red like I like them, because she wants me to fry them damn things up all the time.
Yum.
Oh hell yeah! Fried green tomatoes with some marinara sauce.
I don't like them fried. Yeah, they're all right.
I love
them. You got to know how to do them, Adam. A lot of people don't know how to do it.
Oh, I've had them from like some Southern folks.
No, a lot of people don't know how to cook them for real, and they from here.
I learned from my grandma, and she made amazing grape.
This feels like the Georgia peach wars all over again.
You know what I have a hankering for? I haven't had in a while. Curried goat. Oh, I love curried goat.
That is good. Yes.
Oh,
goat either. It's all right.
Get some Jamaican curried goat.
Well, we've been talking about it lately anyway. You've never had.
We were talking about it the other night.
No, I've never had curry.
We definitely got to do some curry. I love curry.
Oh,
but not goat. I'm not eating goat.
You'd be surprised, Cassie, how good it is.
I've tried lamb and I don't like it, so I'm fairly certain I will.
You'd be surprised.
Especially where when we tried the lamb, Tim kept making goat noises because we had goats at the time, and I had to punch him in the throat.
Okay.
Didn't actually punch me in the throat. Did punch me though.
I had roast lamb in Greece. Oh, it was so good. Oh my god, that was
she
good.
hits like a girl, so.
Yeah.
I don't hit like. Well, I used to not hit like a girl. Now I do. I can't make a fist.
It's a joke because you're a girl.
Grilled octopus is amazing too.
That's it.
Never had grilled.
Oh, it's so good.
I have had octopus.
Literally fresh in Greece. The guy went out, got one, beat the hell out of it on the stone, grilled it up. It was delicious.
Beat the hell out of it. That's how you killed it?
Yeah.
Sharon said it's not a joke without explaining.
It's so good. And just covered in like oil and spices. Oh, so good.
That calamari I had that one time, that pasta Bradford. So damn good.
Right.
Like I was surprised.
Palatina?
Yes. That was really good.
Palatina Exit is so good. Their pizza is amazing. Their pastas are fantastic.
Yeah, fried bologna. Yeah, that's.
I've had so many bad versions of fried calamari where it turns into rubber that I was surprised they cooked it.
They don't know what they're doing. You're forgetting.
You got to do it right.
Yeah, it's like silicone if they don't know what they're doing.
But the thing is that Bradford, Vermont, that's where I grew up, and it's just this tiny little hick town where everybody knows everybody, and to have like a restaurant that has that quality in that town is just surprising.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense if you get to know that town, which I did because I used a counselor up there.
The thing about calamari
funny.
is you have to make sure not to cut it too thick.
And you
go
got
ahead,
to
ask
cook it slow and don't
Ask away,
force it.
Asinine.
Yeah, ask a flavor
Sure, you
question.
can
Go
ask
ahead.
a flavor question.
Yeah.
Please do.
Please do. At least be something other than calamari. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
For a sweet crunch.
Or Earl Grey tea.
Yeah.
Thumbs
Malted
and all.
milk normally crystal. Which malted milk? Malted
Yeah,
milk.
which one?
And was that
If
I can
does
look.
the bottle have sealed properly? Is there an issue with the cap? Because it might be evaporating.
I'd be a little concerned.
That's weird that they said that because Swaggy's VSO's marshmallow raw.
Oh, yeah,
That,
you get that all the
that
time.
definitely cars milk. Yeah, because that's got like.
I was
Yeah,
like, I looked at
Dave
my bottle and I
opens
was
the
like, it looks
bottle
like a
and starts
battery.
like licking the outside to get
That is
all
so
that
good.
caramelized sugar.
Steven, take that and put it in your mouth. So good.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it smelled like marshmallows, like perfect. I was like,
I'm thinking
maybe
mean
it's just
TPA.
normal.
Probably TPA. My malted milk
Like it.
TPA is not crystal. Oh,
I was like, sure, look at this. This is weird
let me
looking,
see if I
right?
can find it. I'll look.
Looks like the top of a
Karen, next
battery.
time he opens the marshmallow raw and he shows you that and says it's weird, just take it from him and lick it because it is really good. You can just eat that.
And just lick it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just lick it.
Lick it.
Be like, this
You
is my
got to
bottle
lick
now.
it, zombies.
Just lick the tip. That's all I'm asking.
Just
That's
the
not what I'm
tip.
talking about.
And on that note,
God.
Steven was never seen again.
You gotta do is lick that.
I'm
tip.
looking to see. It's a possibility. It might be one of those flavors. Some flavors do.
I would think if the bottle has an issue, like a damage in some way, then that's probably why.
Could
Haven't
be.
used it. Yeah, crystals
Could.
on the
Oh,
bottom.
The
That's why I'm
bottom
looking to
yeah,
see
so
if
they're
mine has
actually
crystals on it.
inside the bottle.
Yeah, so I'm looking to see here. Malted milk. And no crystals in the bottom.
Just
What?
shake it up.
Yeah. Did it freeze maybe?
Yeah,
Or is
I-
it too
Freeze or
hard?
got hot at some point. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
shake it
mine
up,
is
get it
perfectly
all
clear at the
in.
bottom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Fitty, I missed you when you came in because I was walking.
What flavor company is that, Tim?
TPA.
No,
I don't know if there's another malted milk. Is there? That's the
I
only
don't
one
know.
The only one I got.
The
Oh,
one I
okay.
have.
Well, besides the VSOs.
Milk, but not
Yeah,
malted.
they said tossing it. Thank you. And Fitty just announced the next contest is actually going to be in May because they were late with this one that's currently going on.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to go over that because we got sidetracked by talking flavors forever.
So we won't have time to prepare this time. We'll have to like just jump right into it.
So Flavora 5x5 contest. All have to be all Flavora flavors, including your sweetener and your additives.
Mallory.
You have to have 5 flavors, not including your additives, enhancers, including sweetness, ice, etc. At least. You can have more than 5. You can have 6, 7, 8, whatever, as long as it's under 5% total, including your sweeteners. Flavors must be available at Bull City, Noms, or Grumberry. Keep steeping times in charge, as judges must test each mix is 5 days steep. Also, if they get past the first round, it might be steep for even longer. That's also could be a factor. It was some things like I can't think of any flavors that do the same thing as like FE rice, but if there are any, it might be a factor later. Hashtag it with the hashtag it's here. You have to leave a comment on this, and I'm putting this in chat right now. You have to leave a comment on this post for part of it, and use all ELR calculator function, including steep time. Want your notes and description to be accurate. It's based on your judgment is based on the description notes, accuracy, originality, overall taste, and the use of functions. So, first
All right,
place
I'm
is
sorry. Hold on, stop. Kerplop already won, he said, so we don't need to go over it anymore.
First place is either $100 cash, PayPal or Zelle. Second place will be 15 flavor concentrates of choice, courtesy of Flavor. Those can be switched depending on if first place chooses Flavor concentrates instead. And then third place will be a $25 gift certificate to BCF or NOMS. Then there are 3 random winners from just anyone who submitted. We'll win a $25 gift certificate courtesy of both City Flavors, which they will switch out with NOMS if you need to. If you're going to order from NOMS instead, so that you can get $25 at NOMS instead. Once you make a post on this thing, and I would recommend if you just sign up for the first time, make the post asking for permission to be able to message them. You will have to message one of these guys here. There's Fiddy's picture. If you don't have that message button, you need to ask permission. And just send a message, and then send your private recipe to them. You cannot make your recipe unprivate until after the test, after the winners are announced.
Right.
And then and there are 557 comments on this page. I am so impressed.
And as far as the BCF, if you do not live in the States, they will trade you for a NOMS.
Yep.
But you have to not live in the US for that to happen. And Fiddy, I would like to know how this works, that GOT Fiddy took all 3 places when you can only submit 1 recipe. Obviously, I know you're being a jackass because that would be you, but still.
The goat.
And here's an example. Apple butterscotch caramel maple bar. Test recipe for reference only. ELR missing comp. It did shut it off again. Still didn't get all the whole thing there.
Invalid, disqualified. It's
So
not a proper.
this has 6
test.
flavorings in it, for an example, which is fine within the parameters 5 or more. Apple filling flavor 0.75, butterscotch flavor 0.1%, caramel flavor 0.5%, cream flavor 0.5%, frosting flavor 1%, maple bar 1%, and sweetness at 0.25. Even with the 0.25, the whole percentage is 5%. 5-day steep time using the calculator. 5 flavors or more. Can add a picture. It's not going to hurt. And all flavors must be available on BCF, NOMS, or Grimberry. Use calculator functions. Descriptions are very important. That's where
You'd
you
be
want
more
all your
concerned
notes.
with how the recipe got entered. What did you do, Fiddy? What did you do? Will you stop licking my mat, you crazy goofball?
Yeah. It's a good way to get the ELR forum up and going. Thank you guys for doing that, giving it recognition, and getting ELR used more often and more frequently for something very positive for the community. And in the end, having these gift certificates and stuff like that and different things for the people to order more flavorings doesn't hurt. We'll get more recipes, hopefully, out of the community as well. I think it's a great idea.
I still don't have a comment from you on my first contest recipe, Fiddy.
Well, y'all, I've got to get off here.
Good night, Hippie. We're going to get headed out of here,
Hey,
too.
hippie.
See you, hippie.
Nice to see you again. Glad
Yeah,
to
nice
It
see
to
you.
was
see you,
great
buddy.
seeing you on. I need to see you more often, bud. Love you.
All right.
Goodbye, hippie.
And I'll
Take
have
that
some,
easy.
I'll have some more videos, a few videos I'll put out pretty soon.
Yeah, you will.
I got three really good recipes right now, so yeah, I'll put
You
out.
are
some
looking
new
a hippie, aren't you?
Some mater shots.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
want
y'all,
I want some of
good
that
evening.
garden porn, Hippie.
Oh, I heard that. All right, later, y'all.
See ya.
Night.
Gotta see what that stamen does to that
The
on that flower.
pistols.
Pistols. You gotta see how that stamen does those pistols, yeah.
Hot. Oh.
Will you stop licking my mat, you crazy girl?
Looking around here. Yeah, Steve-O, you doing a build stream this week?
Yeah. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Right here.
Yeah, he is.
It's already
Scheduled.
scheduled.
Ooh,
Already scheduled.
good thought process. Has their time changed over there yet? Are we on at 4 or 5 tomorrow?
should be changed. 2 weeks.
Okay.
Today it should be. AMF in UK here that could verify that. I think we're back to regular time, so it should be 4 p.m. tomorrow on Benny Vapes for us. 4 p.m.
Good for
Eastern.
that go.
It's been 5 p.m. for the last 2 weeks because of that 2-week time change difference.
Righty then.
Forgive me.
Thank you for the kiss.
And Adam has news on top of everything else. I know you do some streaming, especially late at night when people are up and can't sleep or up in the morning.
On occasion.
Great time. And you got news for the band.
Oh yeah,
you have a gig.
Upcoming shows.
Show.
Like
on
April,
Paul's birthday.
something in April. Yeah, there was one on Paul's birthday, which we figured out. Whatever that is, April 26th. And then I'm looking right now. I'm taking forever.
You gonna be 23, Paul?
I think so.
And then the last
He's gonna
Saturday
be
in May.
58.
I know that. May 31st. Friday, May 31st at Liars Club
23's
in
in there.
Chicago. April 26th at Livewire Chicago. Bam. Come see us play. Good times. Guaranteed for all.
Now, if we see you there, that'd be good.
Launch of my own mixing show. Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff.
Nice.
I'll be the
I'll
first.
look at
special
the
guest.
date again and then realize what
on
it is.
April
Yeah.
1st.
Exactly. That ain't happening.
It's gonna be called Sexy Time.
You know, he says April 1st, so you got to keep your eyes peeled, but make sure you use a potato peeler.
Yeah.
That's right. Perfect, buddy. Yeah, pray
Yeah,
for both.
I'll be watching for that, Fitty, for sure. Yep. I'm already subbed to your channel.
Yeah, so am I. So
We all went and subbed on your channel.
We'd
that
already
one
get
day.
notifications, so
I
whatever.
think we did, yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah,
yeah.
I am subscribed. Yeah.
I just
I'm already
double-
monetized.
Too early. Well, Wayne goes at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, so the evening, like 5's fine.
Steven's already monetized on your channel. How that happened, I don't know. It's kind of like your submission to the contest. We don't know how it happened. No, yeah. Other than looking out for Dave's Cuisine Crusader, which still hasn't shown up yet, and we've been waiting for it. Honestly, with the foods that come out in your house, you could easily do it. Really
Don't
good.
worry, you've already seen the plates it'll be served on since I stole his plate for my recipe picture.
I'm coming to get my plates back.
Motherfucking vapes. Mhm.
Adam, if you do end up playing games this week, what are you gonna be playing? Just MW3? I mean MW2? Or
Most likely. Probably, even though I'm playing Minecraft right now.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's doing reconstruction, trying to build a bridge over there.
Ships.
Working.
Working
Laid
9
out.
to 5.
It's laid out already. I just need to texture it, make it look nice.
all right, so I am gonna set up next Tuesday for the Easter episode, as per Rocky's request, so he can do his egg salad, which I'm curious to see.
No, deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
He has egg salad. He has tater salad, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But actually, Easter recipes are lots and lots of candies for Easter. That's easy.
Don't say
Marshmallow
egg salad.
recipes.
He might do it, Tim.
Marshmallow recipes. He might. Hey, more power to him.
Your next one is the custard thing, right?
Sucks to be him.
Creamy
Yeah,
desserts.
Creamy,
Yeah.
creamy desserts. Yeah, I wanted to do something. See how everybody does with the textures. How well can you pull off that creamy texture? Because sometimes the flavor's there, but you don't really get the mouthfeel. And then you can do it, but depending on the profile, challenge yourself a little. See what you can do as far as try something new, or show something you know really works really well. I know Steve-O's got a few nice creamy bases that he uses. Some of his mixes already. I know you have
Cheat
some
code.
of them down. Yeah, cheat code, exactly. But
So
yeah, I was just curious
instead of
because
making a marshmallow for next Tuesday, can I just sit here and eat a bag of marshmallows? We
I'm
have
just
some.
gonna adapt one of Steve-O's recipes and call it mine.
yeah, okay,
All right.
all right.
I mean, that's what half of my
I'll just sit
recipes
here with a
are.
torch and I'll just post marshmallows
I'll
on the
post with
street.
Stephen Lane, and Stephen can post as me.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
and I'll steal more of Dad's
So
plate.
so all you gotta do is just leave the last names out of it and just post as Steve. Both of you can post as Steve. No one will know the difference.
You are too cute.
The most common name in vaping, I think.
Thanks, lady.
Steve, then Nick.
The reason I was laughing so hard a second ago is Ashley noticed that 3D printed bunny that you printed me. She got pissed, growled at it, threw it over so it wasn't standing up anymore, huffed, and like just flopped her little ass down and laid down. She got mad that there was another bunny on my desk.
Now, if you had a chocolate bunny, she would have changed it to be completely different.
Don't look at me. I don't have chocolate. Daddy's
Chocolate banana cake?
Her ears are twitching. Shut up.
All right. Gotta go 101 powdered sugar. Add 101. Yeah. Good idea, Fiddy. I try. Fiddy, make a recipe for.
See, that's what I was literally just thinking that for like a Peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think how you do that because you got to have that crystallized sugar kind of coating to it.
Yeah.
What? It's just a plastic bunny.
That's probably one of the best ways to go about it.
It's just plastic.
Or you could add like a creme brulee and make Peeps in a microwave.
Yeah, that's not. So that's the Halloween slash.
Peeps in the microwave are awesome. You just got to time it right so they just start to poof up, but they don't completely blow up.
Yeah,
but
that sounds like the Halloween Easter episode. Yeah,
it sucks to clean that.
Yeah, Dusty, it's on Facebook. Steve-O, what is it? JMW.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the Facebook group here. I'll link it again. You can request to join.
And then you'll get a notification when they thank you for joining, and then you're like, "What the fuck is this notification?" And then you're like, "Oh yeah."
If Steve-O gets enough people, he's going to enough interest. He may hop on YouTube, maybe.
I might.
Maybe.
Yeah,
look at Paul like pushing you into doing stuff.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to get a hold of Paul for some shelf making, it's a long waiting list. It might take.
Don't let him bring anything into your house other than wood and nails.
Well, he's gonna bring wood.
Yeah, see,
or you might be trapped.
Oh, see, that's the thing I do run into from time to time is that people don't do Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, they use StreamYard, so it could probably multicast too.
Restream, or one of those,
also.
I think they do two streaming services. You can do two, I think, without an issue.
Yeah, because people do YouTube, Twitch all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it originally started because like we have our liquid group, our group for the liquid line, and it started out as something for content for the members.
Hanky wants you to come build him some shelves and bring some wood with you, Paul, but you don't have to worry about it. You bring it yourself.
He wants all of your wood.
Yes.
Yeah, see, Matthew, that's the thing. Hanky might be here. He does lurk sometimes and just sits there watching Paul creepily and not say anything.
Isn't he? He's a right lurker, isn't he?
Wearing his wife's bra and panties while he watches Paul.
Not yet, Fiddy, but I did see it on there.
Speaking of Hanky, it's his wife's birthday today.
Yeah, happy birthday to
Happy birthday, Mrs.
Hanky's
Hanky.
Yeah, I think her name's Julie.
Did you give her back her bra for her birthday? With all those nappy chest hairs in it and all?
He gave her back the furry version of the original bra. This is the high-end, fur coat version.
Gentlemen on Netflix? No.
All right, everybody, get headed out of here and just enjoy your week. Tomorrow, Benny Vapes at 4 p.m. and then tomorrow night, Golf T Vapes, 10 p.m. Adam should be there almost 100% of the time. Sometimes Dave shows up. Sometimes Paul shows up.
I've never missed an episode in 4 years.
I was going to think, have you ever missed one? I think the one time you thought you were going to miss, he didn't have one.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I've joined from work. when I had to stay late, but I have never missed a show. I've made at least an appearance on every Golf Tea Babe show since I was asked to join.
And then
Oh my
Saturday,
god, you guys.
Saturday's-
Picking on Hanky in the chat.
Saturday is the creamy episode. And then Monday we're going to be going over, ironically, orange creams. I noted, so it's going to be an interesting week. We do have some new orange cream flavors, so I'm curious on how we're going to turn out with this. There's a lot of testing involved in this. Some of it's not going to be great. To be honest, I already know some of these are terrible. Still going to test them anyway. So, everybody have a good night. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. See you soon.
Bye.
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 Play more guitar.